live.
We're live! Hello! Welcome to Water Under the Bridge, everyone. Welcome back, I should say, after our lovely weekend off. And by lovely, I mean I missed this terribly and I've forgotten everything. We are a group of people playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing some old school adventures converted to 5th edition and set in the homebrew campaign setting of Enderin. Ava?
Hi, I'm Ava. I play Junko, the human rogue,
Nope.
and I have nothing over my under
Nope.
my sleeve. Okay, bye.
Nope. Oh, okay. We just
All
okay.
of that was incorrect.
Nice.
Yep, all incorrect. Next.
That's you.
I'm Myth,
Yeah.
and I play Medora, the human pirate bard. Is that correct?
As far as we know.
It checks out. It checks out.
It could be wrong. You could be lying to us. We don't know.
As far as most people know, that is all correct.
Yeah, gold star Myth.
Hi,
Next.
I'm Ashley. I play Ithri, who is very confused. Dwarf, barbarian, smith thing.
That is the
Next.
least confused I've heard so far, so GG.
Nah. Next, go. Q.
I am Ashley. I play Cora, the very confused monk ASMR.
Why are we all confused?
Emotionally.
I like the idea that you are playing the monk race and your class is Azamar.
Yeah,
That,
it's very
that,
confusing.
that checks out. That checks
Yeah.
out. Someone's missing, though. Who is it?
I'm Saraha. That's me. And I'm playing Nova, the Kalishtar druid. I was trying to think of something clever to say about being confused, but she's just missing an arm. That's all.
I'm confused. Where
She's
did my arm go?
Few arms full of a
I say it's
short
missing.
of a full
I
body.
feel like we know where it is in that it's
We don't know.
gone.
Well,
still
you know,
be
it's a
around,
good thing you
don't
had a
we?
spare, you know?
It wasn't like you woke up this morning
A
and went,
spare.
wait.
You mean they come
Yeah.
in
Where's that
pairs, dude?
arm?
I don't
I
have
know,
a
that's in case you
spare
lose.
arm.
That's if you lose one, you've got a second.
No, you're supposed to
I
have
thought-
two.
I thought you meant that like she has a spare that she's just carrying
Like a
around.
spare
couple
tire.
Oh, yeah, like she's got to pull over.
Hang
like,
on,
get that
guys.
other
Gotta
arm out of the
change
trunk.
my arm.
Yeah,
Oh, you could be
The
like a
reason you haven't-
crab.
you just
Alright,
haven't because
just
you haven't got like
regrows.
the pneumatic drill.
I mean,
You've
like,
just got the
little-
manual.
The tiny handheld.
in fairness,
okay.
we did have a spare for a bit, but you gave it to a pirate. So
It's
Yeah, I didn't want it. I'm gonna take it back from that pirate.
what
though.
about you, Asko?
me, thank you. I'm Askell Archer. I'm the DM. I play everything else, including certain inanimate objects, and I run the rules. But there's
arms?
one more very important player we want to talk about today, and that's you, chat. If you want to be involved in the game today, you can do so by spending your gold pieces, that is channel points, to purchase Chat's Blessings, which go in a pool in the lower right corner under that little adorable winged D20. And our players can spend those to give a plus or -1 to any D20 roll per point that they spend. So they can turn a critical hit into not quite a critical hit. They could actually, no, they can't do that. But they could turn a really bad death saving throw into a really good death saving throw, or they could charm something that I really kind of didn't want them charming because it's full of juicy information that I kind of
Like an
didn't want them
arm.
having.
We could charm an arm.
You could charm an arm into not running away from you.
Good.
The imagery of that just totally derailed me.
Sorry. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
great.
Adam's family. I
That's-
went straight to Adam's family.
Absolutely fantastic.
But,
You know, crawling hands are a thing. So
Pink Panther.
just saying. All right. Well, that being said, I guess let's get into some actual game, huh? Ash?
I'll
Flo?
do the thing.
Cock and balls.
We're
Bollocks.
back. No,
Hello.
that wasn't. That was way too late.
That was.
I think I
and
got away with it.
bollocks. Meh.
You're not.
Well, on that happy note, let's recap into the game. This is why we can't go a week without playing. This is what happens.
This is-
week. This is 1 week without D&D.
This is why we can't have.
This
nice
is why we
things.
can't have nice things.
This is a cry for help, is what this is.
I do this all the time.
So,
help.
you guys are a party of adventurers, the Valkyrie. You've had some successes in your recent struggles against the returning forces of the Temple of Elemental Sin. A bastion of evil that was overthrown 10 years ago, but is on the rise once more because its foul leadership was allowed to continue to exist. You know that somewhere in this temple, the demon queen Zugdmoy is still trapped, and her worshippers are trying never-endingly to free her, that she may become a blight upon the nation of Saragarda once more. Further complicating matters is the god king, Ayuz, who has also come here personally to oversee her liberation, and seems to have a vested interest in seeing his brother Archael, the Emperor of Saragarda, fall. You have spent the better part of the past week, 2 weeks, exploring the halls and maze-like labyrinth that is the first 3 levels of this temple. You've overthrown the elemental leadership and uncovered a deeper cult below that doesn't really give a shit about elementals. They just care about Zugdmoy and Ayuz. You know that they are led by the dark priest, Hedrak, and the grand wizard, Hector. You made your way to the bottom level of the temple where dwell this evil leadership. It wasn't easy, but once you made your way down, you were able to ensnare some trolls standing guard and convinced them to give you a tour of the place, and then convinced them that you were their conscience and that a really ethical troll is a troll who's throwing hands at other trolls, which he did. In the ensuing chaos, Nova, in the form of a cat, entered into a new room and discovered her lost, possibly traitorous friend, Valdriel, in the company of some other man. And I guess that's where we're going to pick up. So.
Forgot, were the rest of us just quietly following behind?
You were playing the part of like
The
Yeah,
tour.
where's our map?
the inspectors. Like you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
kind of came in here as like OSHA.
Oh, yeah, I know a
Yeah.
lot about that actually. So, a lot
And then
of
the
secrets.
troll suddenly, to the rest of you, since it was done with telepathy, it would have been very surprising. The troll suddenly snarled at one of his comrades in the corner and then just like leapt on him, and they're now tearing each other to pieces as their regeneration is healing themselves.
I will never own up to that. I hope you
Did
all
I-
know.
Did I
Like, wow, man,
accidentally,
trolls, huh?
Did I fling my token on accident? Sorry.
I think you did, yeah.
Where was
You
I?
were, you were just right next to Medora, I think. Yeah.
I was trying to like get to the map and I flung myself against the wall. Okay,
Yay.
good.
That sounds like you.
Yeah.
You see, you
Um,
didn't go in the wall that time.
Yeah.
so
No, I hit it. It
that's a
was
common
painful.
problem for you. Is
Yeah.
being in the walls.
So this is an improvement.
So
Did-
some of you can see the
Our-
commander of the temple troops and the commander of the temple guard. You had
one in the
instructed the
north.
troll.
And
Is my
the
friend,
curtain
right?
here, was the curtain back down or did it
I
stay open?
believe no, it stayed open.
It stayed open, so we can
It
see
was-
through the door.
Yes,
We're not in initiative right now. Is that correct? Or
that is correct for now.
In that case,
The elven figure had just risen to his feet, staring at the group of you and the little cat in the doorway, and said, "You should not be here."
Did you say that out loud?
Did he? Because he wouldn't have known it was you, or did you approach him? Did you say
I
something
talked to him with telepathy, and I said,
That's what it was.
Valdriel,
Okay.
it's me. I've come to help you.
Okay, then he
that
would
was
have
when he
said
said-
out loud, "Novacree, you should not be here." What do you guys do?
I mean, I'm gonna continue talking to him.
I think
Watch
I'll
two
just-
trolls fight.
I'm gonna just kind of
Move
step. God damn it, Junko! You stepped right where I was stepping.
Here, I'll move. We can go together. You know, I'll be right here. Oh, right here. Actually, I don't want to be by them.
I'm just here to back up Nova if she needs it, but I'm kind of waiting for an angry yowl or something from her.
That's my signal. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
She's
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
E3, keep an eye out. There was another troll
Okay,
opposite.
so before you go too far into this, let me reiterate that the two men in here, the one to the north is the one who rose to his feet and spoke. He is elven. I'm sorry, he is half elven and has shoulder-length black hair, a scarred
His goth
visage.
phase.
He looks older than an elf has any right to look, or a half elf. He looks aged, though you can still see the family resemblance to his twin. He is wearing simple black hide armor, but he has a shield bearing the skull of Ayuz upon it. And you can see that he wears double bandoliers, some containing what looks like common druidic components that you've seen Nova use before, others containing scrolls and wizard spell components. And you can see that there is a sword worn on his belt. The other individual in the room has also now like risen to his feet. Looks very he's human, and you can see he's got like a tight goatee with like a little tie around the bottom of it. You can see that he is in immaculate black full plate armor and bears a shield, incredibly well made, clearly enchanted, and also bearing the emblem of Ayuz upon it. You can see, though, that unlike the half-elf who has a sword and a shield, this one bears only a staff in one hand. And this staff looks to have runes etched all about it, but there's a circle of runes right around the head of the staff that are pulsing with light occasionally. Glowing, dimming, glowing, and it's sort of a sickening radiance that emanates from it. This individual looks to Valdriel. Novacree? What is this? And he kind of looks at Barkanar. Looks at the man, looks at the cat, and at the open door.
I'm just like in his head. He hears, "Don't draw attention to it."
These are the intruders. And the man with the staff. All right then. And I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Kronk?
No, that's my brother.
Let
Yeah.
me get the poison for Cusco.
Can you guys
Nah.
see your names on the turn
Poison.
order, or are they not?
No.
No, they're not.
Okay,
There.
I will have to re-add them. That's annoying.
Oh, Valdriel, you little traitor!
If
I
it
know
makes
just
you
what
feel
to
any
do.
better, he looked real upset about it.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I'm
do you
sure
give
he
the
did.
signal?
I would, as soon as, I mean, you would have heard him say that stuff
Yeah,
out
yeah.
loud. I don't think I need to give a signal.
I mean, it's still fun though.
I can for dramatic effect if you would like.
Who's missing? Someone's missing.
Me.
Where are you? Oh, wait, what? How are you missing? I already added you.
No, you didn't.
Weird.
No, you
Okay.
did.
Okay, now all 5 of you should be on there.
Did we get some good initiative?
Hell
oh,
no.
No.
Sound like you.
You know how
E3
I
just gets
was.
pie.
You know what I was talking about? My luck before the game. That was a natural one.
Yeah.
Okay, good
That
news
was a
though.
natural. Get it out of the way, though.
Staff
that's
guy
true.
did not roll great.
Good.
Bad news though. Valdriel rolled great.
Fuck you,
I mean,
Val.
Guys, let's just slap the shit out of Valadriel.
I mean, I've
That'll help.
finally written down his name.
I don't know
so-
if you guys recall the conversation we had back in Hummelbank, but if it came down to what to do with Valdriel, I
Oh, I
did say
remember.
leave it to me. So
Now let's
please
find
don't
out if you
kill
meant
him
it
on my
though.
account.
Kill him dead.
This is the one time Cora breaks her pacifism rule.
I thought
You
you
know
wanted
what
me
I
to
love?
kill him.
Murder.
I beat him to death.
You know
with
what?
this fish.
Okay.
Actually, that's
Okay.
Just FYI, Nova's vision on the observer isn't showing up. So
Yeah, it's not showing up.
people can't see what she's seeing.
Probably because
That
it's a cat
is-
token.
Yeah, that's well, no, it's not because of that.
Mm-mm,
It's
it's
a
it's
known
bad.
issue, and at present there is no way we can fix it.
Okay,
Great, love that.
Rip.
Love that.
someone
Well,
else get in there quick.
Okay, working on it.
I'm sure they will.
I
come
rolled
up.
low
I-
initiative though.
Hang on, I might have an idea. I might have an idea. I might have an idea.
It's fine.
Has Nova got like a ninja?
I had
icon?
stealthed. I
Uh,
rolled like a pretty good stealth, so that was my token to say that I had stealth. But
I was like,
no,
oh, it's an
I
Easter egg,
suppose-
and then looked at it properly and was like,
Easter egg.
She's feeling
over the
festive.
Easter bunny.
Did
I
that
have
do it?
not ever turned into a bunny.
It did not.
Dropping chocolate eggs around the
Okay.
temple.
Well, then, yeah, I can't fix that, unfortunately.
It happens.
Sorry. Okay, so Junko, you have initiative.
Oh, Junko.
I'm going to look at the rest of the party.
Cora will be like, she gave a signal.
I
If-
didn't give any signal.
Ithri looks very
Okay.
distracted.
I heard it.
Um,
I think we gotta help.
We'll, we'll deal with the trolls, and I point at me and E3, because
Oh, just the.
Oh, have fun with that.
Over there.
I'm just gonna do my my token move of blinding people. Would you make a nice little save for me?
Oh.
I'm looking for
Oh.
the necklace right now. I can't find it because I'm.
So you
There you go.
are using the amulet. Okay. You
Yeah,
gotta be a
I'm
little
using. Yeah,
distracted.
I was like trying to stall while I found the sheet of the my amulet, but I stalled too long. I'm gonna pull out the holy symbol of Archael, and I'm gonna do blind faithlessness.
Okay.
Faithless?
And I believe that specifically targets enemies of Archael.
Correct.
Okay.
Which.
What's
oh
the
my
save?
god! It is the most hot air I've ever had blown into my room. Like opening an
The
oven.
man with the staff. What you said? Wisdom.
It is a con save.
Con. 22 is the man with the staff, and Valdriel
Damn.
makes no save.
Okay. On that note, I'm just gonna be like,
I'll just put this away.
scratch my head and.
Funny thing though, when you do this,
You backing away.
the one man
Yeah.
to the south is kind of
I
like
take
turning
it
his
back.
head away a little bit, whereas Valdriel just kind of stares harder at your necklace.
I guess here.
The lineage of Archael.
I'm gonna get out of your way, Cora.
In his head, he is. How do you know that?
Wizard means high intelligence score now.
Fuck.
I'm multi-classed, bitch.
He learned a lot in 7 months, y'all. I
He
don't
did.
know.
All right.
This is the
So,
fastest
Junko,
learner.
You've moved into the room. I don't think I told you guys really much about the room itself. Also, Ashla, the observer might just need refresh because I noticed Junko's vision isn't updating either. Or is you just can't
give
see
me
around
a
the corners.
second.
Never mind. Hers
There
is
you
right.
go. I fixed it.
Yeah.
am
Okay, that
genius.
worked. You can see that there are 2 normal beds along the
You're so
north and
smart.
south walls in this room, nestled tightly into the western corners. Well, I guess Nova probably sees those more than Junko. Beside each bed, though, is a wardrobe and a small table. The east wall is dominated by a giant brick fireplace with marble mantle, upon which are various knickknacks, shrunken human heads, some religious paraphernalia that seems to tie to Ayus, a few carved figurines of nature spirits, and some other interesting items. Decorative tapestries flank the fireplace on the east wall. So that being said, Medora, it is your turn.
Medora would like to glance or listen, hopefully, to whether the troll that was in the other room, whether it's coming this way.
Make a perception check, keeping in mind that with the sound of these 2 trolls duking it out, it will be a higher DC as a result, because you're trying to hear over the noise of loud, tearing violence.
So that's a nat 20.
Holy shit! I'm gonna send you a whisper.
Okay.
Oh, girl, go.
I'll take a 23, nat 20 plus 3, and apparently...
Also, hear somebody taking a poo in the other room.
Yeah.
You hear the
Bro, are
toilet
you
flush
okay?
on the floor 2 floors up.
I can hear the dripping of the water still coming through from where I left the tap on.
Slowly beginning.
That water is
flush.
mighty fine. You know when they say like water's really powerful and it will eventually erode everything to dust? That's Medora's plan for the temple. It might take a few thousand years.
Wait, 10,000 years for it to erode the temple?
I left the tap on. It won't be a problem in a few 100,000.
If we turn all the taps on, do you think it'll go faster?
Probably.
I
You set
mean,
that to...
faster, yes. Fast enough, probably not. What do you do, Medora? Just so you are aware, the perception check was an action.
Yeah.
So you still have movement and a bonus action if there's anything you can do with that.
I am going to use a bonus action to give Cora Bardic Inspiration. Plus.
Okay. What does this look or sound like? Like, what are you doing to inspire?
She's going to call out, "I believe in you," and do something good, because she's not very, she's got something else on her mind right now, but that's what she gets.
Just a note, by the
that
way,
helps a lot.
It works.
Medora, you are currently affected by your rum still.
Yeah.
The whisper you received is because of that only, just so you know.
What does the rum do?
No. Alcohol.
Why is it
Magic
gone?
powers. Medora's also then going to use her movement to move to E3.
Oh, hello.
And can I whisper that information to him?
You can do whatever you like.
Okay, this is now going to be forwarded as a whisper.
Oh, no.
Nope.
You got to actually, you're you have to say it.
You can't whisper.
Okay. E3. we're not alone. Something else is here. And it feels like a lot. And it's hidden with illusions. And it feels like a joke. And I feel like we've been around something like that before. This is
Okay.
something else is
Yeah.
influencing this.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll do with that what I will on my turn, I guess.
That takes us to Valdriel, who again looks very reluctantly at the cat.
We've come here to help you. I've gotten the others out. We're here to help you.
You're supposed to be dead. They told me you were dead.
Yeah, well, they lied to you.
I must. And he's going to cast heat metal on Nova's amulet.
What amulet?
Or not Nova, I'm sorry, on Junko's amulet.
Oh.
The one that she has around her neck.
It's like, what cat amulet?
Oh,
My collar?
Your little collar, your
Yeah.
little bell?
It is a metal
No.
object. It is beginning to glow red hot, Junko. Unfortunately, right now
Dang,
there
he took
is
notes
no
for me.
save. So you take
Oh, I counterspell?
11 points of fire
Dude, I
damage,
wish.
Junko. And your amulet is burning the hell out of your neck. And
Burning the hell out of it? Nice wordplay.
It's extremely
Good job,
hot.
Valdriel. Burn the hell out of
It's
it.
searing. you.
Big!
Ashlo is so done with us today.
Oh, we haven't even started yet.
Ain't that
Just
the
wait
truth?
till he turns into a plant.
Yeah, I've now learned that I can't rage and then do stuff, just in case I rage and then... Oh, I'm a plant. All right.
I need to check what phase the moon is in real quick.
God, why?
It should still be, well, witch moon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
They
How
should be
interesting.
moved forward from one more than
Double
what we had
Discord.
last time.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't think we're in a double Discord.
Not anymore. No, well, you're not. You're still in harmony.
I'm in harmony,
Yep.
but we did long rest.
Yep.
But it's not
so
been a
I've
new-
I've advanced them one step.
Okay.
Yep. So he is neither Discord nor harmony. He is in waxing.
He's got real smooth legs.
Yep.
Glad you
Oh my
said that.
God, is he following?
Mm-hmm. So
Bro, you gotta talk to this man.
just like taking notes. I'm gonna write this down.
I'ma just.
I'll show
Talk
you.
to the
I'll write
HR
that.
department.
I will be speaking to my mother about this and your father.
They'll be so disappointed.
I
in
guess that's it for Valdriel's turn at the moment. You can see on his face anguish and like a twinge of madness. No,
Madness.
it is your turn.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna yowl? You better.
No, I'm not
Dang
gonna
it.
yowl. I'm gonna drop my wild shape so that he can see that it is me and not just some like trick.
Okay, so Nova. Oops.
Oh, you made me tiny.
Sorry. No. I made you bigger. Okay, so the cat
And-
goes full like McGonagall, just like starts walking forward and rises up onto two legs into the traditional form of Nova.
And then I will.
Claw melting away.
And then I'm going to like. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna reach out and try to like grab his arm and just say, "Please don't fight us. You've been lied to, and you're under some kind of influence of this
Slap him.
place."
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm not trying to grapple him. I'm just putting my
I mean,
hand on
you kind of
him.
are though.
No, I'm not. Okay, fine.
What? No. Okay. Yeah.
Well, my intention wasn't to hold him there. It was
No,
just
I know.
for effect.
I'm not treating it as a grapple per se, just to see.
Well, if I'm rolling for it, I want him to be a grapple then.
I will give you benefits if you succeed.
Okay. That's a 15. I don't know how well that's
He
gonna
tries to like pull away, but you kind of catch him by the arm. You don't let
Okay.
him pull away from you. Nova. You
I
can't
got
be here.
the others out. I am.
Run.
No, you need to come with us.
It's too late.
No, it's not.
Run. Please. You can't save me.
Yes, I can.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you were able to get him by the arm.
Okay. Persuasion. Good. +0.
Mm-hmm.
So that roll.
15.
That's not
15. Okay.
That's not bad for advantage.
Okay. More about this later. Cora.
Yeah, that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear a yell, but I can infer from this situation what's going on.
Sorry, I didn't yowl.
I think she's holding him so you can like go up and do a neck break.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hello, get the guy down there.
This is
I'll just-
the full play. guy, right?
As she comes into the room, can I just say, "Hey, can you restrain that guy?" Can I like say that a little quick?
Yeah.
Cora,
Is this the guy?
can you
This is
restrain
the-
him? Yeah, the guy to the south.
Okay.
Or stun him, or do your
I do
monk
something.
shit.
Don't monk shit. I'm gonna
Your
run
dope
over to
monk
him.
shit.
Pop, pop, pop. Get behind him,
Oh shit.
and he's got full plate. I don't know. I will try to attack him. See how this goes. I don't think it's gonna go well. Where's my sheet?
Got bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is in seemingly enchanted full plate with a shield, though.
Holy
Actually, wait a minute. He's holding his shield.
Mm-hmm.
Can I rip
And a
that out
staff.
of his hands? His shield?
It's sort of strapped on the arm, so you'd
Okay.
have
Arm.
disadvantage.
I rip his arm off.
I said I was a pacifist, but I'm gonna rip your arm off still. That's
Hey,
not killing
An
you.
arm used as non-lethal does bludgeoning damage and can perfectly find non-lethal. You can knock a person
Okay.
out with his own arm.
She's just disarming him.
For using the bardic, I have to roll it before I roll.
Busy.
Or?
No,
No.
not before you roll, but before you know whether you succeed or fail.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my own staff and try to hit him with it. And I still don't have it on my character sheet, so it's +3. Sorry.
You can add it so easily, girl. It's
For
in the
God's
inventory
sake.
tab.
Okay, during
26
today's
to hit.
break, 26.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Get
so here's the damage, and you need to make a save because I'm trying to stun him.
You gotta
That's
tell me
6
what the damage. 6 damage. Okay.
And I'm
All right. Like he's grinning, like a little girl. That's it. And also, I see where you're at. He needs to make what kind of save?
Con save.
Con. Okay.
Oh, he rolled so well on
12.
You
Oh.
fail. It's 13 DC.
that. You stun him?
So he's stunned.
All right. He
That's
like
my
starts to
girl.
laugh, and then you come in with the staff and hit him like in the gut, where he's heavily armored, but his armor like creases inward, and he literally like almost wraps around your staff, enchanted as it is. All of his fancy armor is as butter, the way you hit him,
Oh.
and he's like, like trying to suck in his breath, but like he can't inhale.
Honestly deserved.
So
Yeah.
I have a few more attacks. So
Yeah. Hit him again. Fuck him up.
I'm just gonna keep
Let's go.
hitting him.
I'm
Let's
looking
go.
for my stun. Is
Oh,
that
I
it?
should
There
have
it is.
advantage on these attacks.
Yup.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
22 to hit.
That will not hit.
He's got good
Good thing
AC.
you have advantage.
Do you want to use chat's blessings?
No.
One chat's blessing will hit.
Oh, does he have to make a con save for heat metal? Because I would love that.
Why would he need
It was.
His
Heat
metal isn't
is
heated,
targeting
only you.
one
that?
object.
Only your metal.
Oh. I thought you were
Sure.
going-
I'll use one chat's blessing.
Okay. In that case, you hit him.
I forgot. There's the other guy.
Okay, so
I was
here's the
super
damage.
excited.
6 damage again.
6 damage. Okay.
I'm not rolling great on damage.
That's okay.
And here's my this will be my bonus action attack. Just one. 22 to hit.
Are you going to spend a chat's blessing?
Wouldn't I need 2?
Nope.
Oh, what I roll? Oh. No.
23 is his AC.
Fine. Hey!
How
10
much damage?
10.
How much?
10.
10.
Oh, dang.
All right.
That's
And
good.
do you wanna tell me what this kind of looks like?
So I guess you said full plate, like with a helmet.
His helm is not on at present.
So I would take advantage of that and just be like jumping around and like going for the neck. And
Yeah,
can
like
I-
he's still trying
he's
to suck in
stunned?
his breath and totally can't. So like he can't.
Can I knock him on the ground?
I believe you have to spend a key. Isn't there like a thing for monks that you can use as an alternate to stunning?
No.
I thought there was like a strength save you could do for that.
No.
You can replace an attack action with a trip attempt.
No, that's okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
I have another turn before he's unstunned, so that's fine.
That's true. Great. Okay. Yeah, he's not laughing anymore at all. In fact, it is his turn, but he's stunned, so he does nothing.
Yay.
E3.
E3 says to Medora, I don't know what to do with that. Get in there. Runs over to this door. Is there an obvious way to, if I was inside the door frame, shut it and lock it? Is there like a bar, or is it more of a lock and key type situation?
It actually doesn't have a lock on it.
Mother Furia. As soon as Medora is through this door, I'm going to hold my action to enter and shut it behind me. Is that considered an action?
Yeah, you can do that.
That is what E3 is going to do.
Okay, so you rush in and pull the door closed.
No, not
The
yet.
curtain. Oh, you're readying, you said. I just
yeah,
caught up with that.
I'm
My
waiting for
bad.
Medora to get in, and then I will enter and shut
Just
the door.
shut the door and leave her out there.
Yeah.
Got
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah, good luck.
Illusions. Bye.
Junko, it is your turn. Now, your necklace is searing your flesh. Let me
Okay.
double check if you have to do anything on your turn.
Is it? It might be at the
I think
end.
it
of
is
my
on
turn?
their turn.
Is it?
Yeah, it's only on his turn. Right now, it's just hot and burning you.
And then I'm assuming it was the guy to the north that did it, and
It
my
was
excitement.
Valdriel.
Oh, I see, Valdriel.
I had my hand on him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go put my necklace unethically on this guy because he can't stop me.
Okay, so make a Constitution saving throw then, because you
Okay.
are trying to handle it.
You know what? Fair. Oh. 12.
12. All right, so you fail and actually burn the shit out of your hands, taking another 3 points of fire damage, and you drop it on the floor.
Okay,
But
well.
it's off of you now.
Okay, you said how much? 3?
3. Yep.
Okay.
Not too bad. It just like burned your hands really bad, and when you tried to get on, you couldn't even get to him in time. It just
Okay,
Too
so
hot
I would
to
have dropped
touch.
it like right here?
anywhere, but wherever you like between you and where you move to.
Okay, is this like a shelf right here?
Wardrobe.
Okay, can I kick it under the wardrobe?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
I will do that. And
Okay.
then,
I'm gonna call that an attack action.
Yeah.
Because you were trying to. Yeah.
No, I understand. That's fine.
Okay.
Things aren't working the way I wanted to.
Is that the end of your turn?
Unless I have another attack.
You don't.
then no.
Okay. Medora.
The troll that I had, should we say, powers of persuasion over earlier?
Mm-hmm. That's this one.
Yeah,
Here, in fact, I should mark him.
would they still be receptive right now to anything from me because I was like,
you don't
had
get
the
the
money and stuff?
impression. It kind of seems like they're not smart enough to have more than a one-track mind, and right now he's in bloodlust mode.
Okay, but
Also-
they're looking like they're still upright and they're locked in combat for a bit longer, and they're
I
not
don't know
going
if
to.
upright is the term I would use, but yes.
but they don't look like it's going to finish anytime soon.
Yeah.
Ithri's also
Okay.
holding the door and is like,
I'm just checking that there's not going to be two trolls that finish their fight and then one of them also smashes his way in behind us. Like, if this fight looks like it's going
has
on
a
for a
plan.
while. Okay.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Medora's. She's going to take one last glance up and down here. And then start moving, but she just wants to double check nothing else is on its way. I'm assuming I don't see anything right here as I'm about to move.
No.
Same creepy feeling as before.
Mhm.
Bum, 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 bum.
You can almost make out the sound of like a low chuckle.
Does it sound like a
Somebody's-
chuckle I've heard before?
It does not.
Somebody's just like scrolling through their TV. Click, click, click.
Yeah,
But
he's
it's
just,
almost like
Hector's just
echoing,
watching
almost
TV
like it's
in the
not
next
even.
room.
It could almost be a memory with how distant the sound is.
Fuck.
Like it's coming from here, but also elsewhere. Again, the DC is over 25, so it's one of those things
I'm
that you
still
shouldn't be
drinking.
able to. Yeah,
I'm still drinking.
it really is the rum talking.
Maybe I'm hearing things. Okay, Medora is going to.
I think you need the dash action to get in there, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be. Cool. She's going to use her turn to just sort of mutter out to this voice. If it's a performance you want, it's a performance you're gonna get. You've been watching these guys, and she's going to put, hopefully, not fall on her face, but she'd like to very artistically sprint. I don't know, full performance her way into. Not skipping. I'm thinking more like she's doing like diving cartwheel stuff, but she's probably gonna fall on her face doing this. There's it's a middle
Captain
finger
Jack
to the
Sparrow
chuckle.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, to everyone else, this would look just absolutely mad. But
Just like
Good thing no
she's
one's
just
watching her.
thrown.
I mean,
She's
it
just-
is.
Someone
Oh,
is
Ethan.
someone.
I mean,
Someone
he
at the other
turns
does-
into a palm tree, though. He doesn't have any room to talk.
This is
I
true.
mean, there is
It's
a
true.
higher power or something out there. Medora's like, if it's a performance you want, it's a performance you'll get. And then just basically does this most ridiculous, full pelt, Jack Sparrow run cartwheely rubbish through the door and just looks at
Okay.
Ithri like, I told you. Just runs into the room.
And as she gets in there, Ithri would step through and shut the door and hold it, I guess, if there's no locking mechanism.
Okay.
Is it clear that Ithri wants to lock it?
I mean,
I leave that to your discretion.
he's holding the door shut.
Have I got time in my turn to just slam the padlock I still have in my pocket on the door?
I'd
Is
say
that
that'd be
anyway?
an action.
Okay.
I think that'd be an action because you got to get it out also.
Yeah.
Okay. So we come to Valdriel, who's no, you can't fight him. You have to
Yes, we
leave.
can.
You gotta go.
I have to take you with me. I'm not leaving here without you.
You must. You must.
Oh,
can't fight him. And he's going to.
Does he have control over you? Oh, fuck. I'm
need to
laughing
check
because
something.
it's painful. This is why I can't RP serious situations because I just laugh the whole time.
Nervously, insanely laughs.
You have to run, or I will kill you
Maniacally.
too. Run, Nova. Run!
Oh.
And he begins to
Oh,
wild
what
shape,
the fuck?
growing, getting bigger. Oh, yes.
No. Fuck.
As he turns into
A penguin.
a full.
God, I hope so.
And he just
Just
waddles
an
away.
An emperor penguin. No! Oh my god.
He just kept growing then.
Are we gonna have
A
a?
Tyrannosaurus!
Are we
Jesus,
gonna have?
quick, turn into your
Are
dinosaur!
we gonna have a dinosaur
I'm
off?
wild shapes! I'm out!
Oh
What the-
fuck!
Okay, time to stunlock this T-Rex. Here we go.
Quick,
Uh,
now is the time for a long rest.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
That was his
Look,
bonus
fire
action.
This
Yeah, we love Circle of the Moon.
Circle
I
of the
hate
Moon,
it now.
Listen, you handed me a loaded gun, is what you did.
Are you still hanging on to
I was gonna
his
say,
little
are
arm?
you still holding his hand?
1 second, let me get that aura on here. Oh no, you're definitely not still hanging onto that hand.
How tall is he now?
He's about 18 feet tall, give or take.
Oh man, you're gonna make me do something I don't want to do.
How tall is the room? Out of interest.
His head is right up by the ceiling.
Okay.
So he bonks it and takes damage, it sounds like.
No, he's not quite that tall.
Ow.
As his action, he is going to make an intimidation check to roar in Nova's
Oh.
face.
He's
Does
trying.
that affect everyone or just Nova?
Just Nova.
Trying not to
Okay.
eat you.
I will
Uh,
not be scared by this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll on it because I rolled like trash.
Oh.
He just lets out that Jurassic Park T-Rex roar at you.
I just
Um,
in his head he hears. Nice try.
Ba, ba, ba.
and the T-Rex answers, "Run!" in perfect common.
The T-Rex can talk?
Mhm.
I can't do that. That's dumb.
Yep.
What does this guy have that I don't?
Guess he's a better
Wizard
druid
levels.
than you.
Damn it.
Or is
Don't
it
forget to
wizard
put him
levels?
back on the initiative.
Nova. Oh, I can see he's just on the GM layer.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Nova, it is your
Um,
turn.
Oh, you're gonna make me do something I didn't want to do after last session ever again.
Kappa.
Are you gonna slap him?
Nope. I know what she's gonna do.
It's all right because if you kill him, he's still got another wild shape that he can just turn back
You're,
into a T-Rex.
You're in harmony, remember?
I don't have any more wild shapes.
Oh.
I'm talking about
Bummer.
I'm talking about a spell
Do you not?
that I didn't want to cast ever again after last session. I will take from my side a scroll
Yeah.
and I'll open it
Uh-huh.
and I'll look at Valdria and I'll say, please don't make me do this. And I'll cast Charm Monster with this scroll, which targets a creature.
It still uses his wisdom save.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll this publicly. I want you to see it.
What is the DC first? Oh, let me see. I got it. Saving throws.
It's still
DC.
yours.
Okay.
Isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's whoever made the scroll. It's the spell levels.
Oh my god.
Anyone got inspiration?
I have bardic
No.
inspiration.
Holy
help you, though.
shit.
You're gonna need a few chat's blessings if you want to
More than we have, I think.
knock
the
that one
DC's
down.
15. There's
Yeah.
no
Oh,
way.
yeah, that'd be 10. You'd need 10 chat's blessings.
Holy shit.
You don't have inspo?
A
No.
lot of wisdom.
But, no.
It's not
As
as though
you
we can help either.
Open this scroll and begin to read it. He starts to like back away, and you can hear, "No, no, not like that!" And then he roars again, and it's loud, like shaking
Yeah.
the walls. Definitely, like cover
The
your
whole
ears.
temple's probably fucking. Who let the T-Rex out?
Oh, I thought that was gonna work. So is that scroll's gone now? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
It crumbles to
fantastic.
dust in your hands.
Cool, 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 cool. I mean, I want to stand in the way of everyone else, but I'm 5'7".
I was gonna say he's just gonna step right over you if he needs to.
So I'm just gonna try to make myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to make myself a target.
Okay, got it.
I don't want him to hit anybody else. I want
You're
him to
you're
hit
going
me.
full Ian Malcolm, like, hey, hey.
Yeah,
Right here.
I'm trying to get his attention, and I'll turn around and say to E3, like, you guys should probably go.
Aura.
It's just holding the door
Now
shut,
that you
like,
just shut and locked the door, you should probably not do that.
Well, Cora's eyes widen at the T-Rex, but she's gonna focus on what she's doing here and take this guy out. So I will attack him. So with advantage, here it is. Plus 16.
16. Oh no, definitely not.
Okay, I'll keep going. It's 10. I'll use a key point to get 2 attacks for my bonus action.
Come on.
21.
You've got bardic inspiration still.
Is that good just for?
Any
D20
one D20
rolls.
roll.
Okay, I suppose I'll
It's-
use it.
It's a
then.
1d8 roll. So
Mhm.
Nice.
if it's on a 21, you've got a chance.
Yeah, because you need 23, right, to hit.
I believe that hits, right?
What
Yeah.
is it?
24.
26. 20. Wait, what did I roll?
24.
24.
Just rolled a
24
21 to hit.
24
Yeah.
will hit. Yeah.
Yay!
Here's the damage.
Nice.
And
You got to say it out loud.
oh, sorry, 6. No,
8.
8.
8.
No,
Is that
11.
plus 3?
11. Got this.
Good
11
lord.
damage.
Add
That's
your
the one.
item to your character sheet.
You gotta
But it's
say,
so much
say
fun
this
this
out
way.
loud, but with 3 different options.
Yeah.
Yep. Multiple choice.
Okay, I'm
Good
gonna
thing
use
this
another
is not
key
a
point
podcast.
just in case. So make us con save. 13 is your DC.
9.
Fail.
Oh, wow.
So you're stunned until next round, and for
This
my
seems way too
final-
easy. I agree with what Ava said.
Here's my final attack on him. 24.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
Okay. And what does this look
good
like?
thing I used that. I'm really just going ham on his weak spot, his like neck area. I'm just like
Okay.
jab,
So like kind of
jab, jab,
dancing
jab,
around
jab.
him, whacking him across the head multiple times with the staff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He's stunned.
Yep. You just stay right there,
Uh,
buddy.
E3.
So,
He hasn't had a turn this entire
He's not gonna get a turn either. Not
so
gonna let him.
Ithri's gonna let go of this door handle. He's gonna run past.
He can't fit through that door. That's all I'm saying. He can't fit through that hallway.
Yeah. Ithri's going a bit risky. So to here is 20 feet. If he's running past this guy, and as he does, Warhammer out, and he's just going to try and sweep his legs from out of him. This is a shove attack, effectively.
This guy being the T-Rex?
No,
or...
no. The
Oh.
stunned
Okay,
dudes.
just checking.
Yeah, just whoop. It's easy, right?
All right. This would be an athletics check.
Yeah, it would. I'm not raging.
And I've
so
got
Does he
it's
have
not
advantage or
one.
anything?
He has
'Cause-
disadvantage.
Oh,
No,
he
not.
does.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have disadvantage.
Nice.
Nat 1.
Come on, come
It's
on.
15,
Oh!
so.
Yay!
I have a nat 3 and a nat 1. Pick
Yay!
your favorite.
Nice.
This guy's rolling like
Second
crap.
one.
Yup.
Have an advantage.
So,
You-
like,
okay.
it wasn't like a trying to even do any damage. It was literally just sweep him off his feet.
And it works.
Um,
Like you take his feet right out from under him, and he hits the ground with a
And
loud
take him
metallic
away
crash.
from here to a better place.
A3 is going to rush, carry on
Sweep
running.
him off his feet.
Oh,
and-
that's going to provoke from Valdriel.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
and-
shit!
Check
He's
behind
gonna-
this curtain.
No.
Yeah.
I yell really,
Valdriel-
really loudly.
Is going to take a snap at you.
No.
Go for it.
20 to hit.
That hits.
My persuasion wasn't high enough.
I rolled with disadvantage.
It's all right.
What kind of stats did you give this dude, and why
It's a
can't I
beefy
have
boy.
them?
You take 32 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, that's annoying.
As he sinks his
Like-
teeth like into your arm, shoulder, and a little bit of your chest, and like lifts you off the ground, like E3's little feet kicking for a moment. He's not biting down, but you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
That's like half your health, no?
It's a third ish. No, it's over a third. So I've still got an attack action, right? Does restrain stop you
Yeah,
from
yeah.
attacking? Okay.
No, I believe it gives you disadvantage. Let me double check. Or
Yeah,
is it just advantage to hit
disadvantage.
you? It is
No,
disadvantage? Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah,
both.
you have
Well.
disadvantage.
Seeing as Ithri can't do what he was expecting to do.
Like you were so close, you were just reaching for
Yeah,
that
just
curtain, and
reaching for
suddenly
that
you're just
curtain, whoop.
airborne.
And then he's gonna growl like a bear, but I can't do it today. So
Is it time?
I've clicked the button. Let me know. It is time.
It's well, cherub wings sprout from your back.
No way.
Little
Again?
tiny cherub
Why-
Two
wings.
in a
I
row.
keep-
Two in a row,
Keep
yeah.
getting the same ones.
Two in a row again.
Yeah.
You
It
want-
happens.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you'll get a few more levels, and I think you'll get a reroll if
Yeah.
you don't like the result.
And then I'm just
Wait, really?
gonna-
There's
yeah,
just these tiny little fairy wings that are like trying so hard and uselessly flapping in the T-Rex's jaws.
Piglet's
And-
tonsils.
So I imagine it's like holding on to a shoulder, and I'm just taking the warhammer that I used to trip this guy up, and I'm gonna smack it into his snout.
That explains the disadvantage too, because like you've only got it by one hand, and like you're trying
I'm
to.
gonna do this recklessly so that it's a straight roll.
Oh, it is a straight
Nice.
roll. Okay.
And
Nice.
I'm raging, so that is
Hold on, E3.
it's a 15 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, cool. This guy's not hard to hit. That's not cool.
Oh, he's huge.
That'll do 15 warhammer damages to his nose.
All right, bam, right in the nose, and he's actually going to drop you,
Hey,
let you fall onto the ground.
prone, I presume.
So you are prone, but you are no longer grappled or restrained.
Okay.
If he has wings, though.
But you do have wings. It's true.
I think it's still half movement to get up. I don't think
It
the
is.
wings give me additional movement, right?
Yeah, but would they
Correct.
stop you falling so fast?
They prevent you from taking fall damage, but I would say you're still going to end up prone from that, just because they're tiny little cherub wings.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm happy with that. That is all Ithri can do.
Okay, Junko.
Perfect timing. So Junko's gonna look at the stun man who looks really, really hurt, and then the raptor, dinosaur.
T-Rex. Yeah, the giant.
Oh no 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 no
massive
no No. I was getting
Whatever
there.
it is.
Undefined thing. Cause
Oh yeah,
Junko's
these
never
aren't in
seen one of
Corvania.
these.
They don't have these where you're from.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
So this tiny giant dog with tiny arms and big teeth. Okay.
And
got
a
it.
loud mouth.
A
And you
big
just saw it
head.
damn near take a bite out of E3.
With that said, I'm gonna switch targets to this one. And
Okay. You sure? I mean,
yeah. I will pull out the Wakazashi and hit 12. I don't think that hits.
12 is not going to hit, but with one chat's blessing would hit if you'd like.
No, it's okay. And then with my other hand, I will pull out the Kama and try again.
Okay.
Oh, that does hit. 24.
24 will hit.
And that's going to be 7 damage. No sneak. Oh, sneak? Yes. People adjacent. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I'm adjacent.
I literally forgot how this works. We haven't played in so long.
I'm right there.
Okay, so 7 plus 9. Math. 18.
What? 7 plus
16?
9? That's 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I did math.
16.
I did it out loud.
All right.
You did it.
You plunge your Kama into its probably its tail where you're at as it's like turning with E3, slicing along its tail, leaving a vicious gash.
Yeah, and then while we're wait, never mind. That might be overkill. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do Whales of the Grave.
No, do it.
Okay. Targeting Barkanar.
Yep. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. From the gaping wound in the T-Rex's tail, wisps of screaming, shadowy specters spiral into the air, letting out horrid moans before plunging into Barkanar.
Mm-hmm. I got really excited for a second because I saw the final sentence, but it says at 17th level you can also do this to the first creature, and I was like, I can? And then I saw 17, and I was like, oh.
And all of the color leaves his face
And mine.
as he turns gray.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, hopefully that.
Junko
wasn't
says
an
that out loud,
illusion
by the
again.
way.
That was quite cute. That was a weirdly cute. Oh, he died. I didn't mean to Wales to the grave him to the grave.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just
Medora.
Medora's seen the thing take a bite out of E3 and also seen it try and be intimidating, and she's going to try and intimidate it back. So she's gonna puff up her chest and she's gonna walk forward to here, look it dead in the eye and just go, sit.
Okay, I like it. Respect.
Really?
Make your
Stop.
intimidation check.
It's a dinosaur, not a dog.
Or
but-
are you casting command?
No. Straight intimidation
Just straight
check.
intimidation. Okay,
24.
24. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
All right. It looks at you and seems to like just stare at you for a moment. It is disturbed by this. It's obviously not going to sit, but you get the impression that you have.
I just want it to halt a second.
You have given it pause,
Better than claws.
and
Yep.
as that makes it its turn, it is going to use a bonus action to cast a 3rd level spell.
Cast? Cast? You can't do that!
And
what
heal
kind
21
of
hit points.
hybrid? What the
It's
fuck?
spending a 3rd level spell. You can do this.
Yeah.
It's called combat wild shape.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were
And-
you said cast, and I was like,
No.
it's casting a spell. It's
And it
shaped. You can't even
heals.
do that.
No, technically it's just spending a spell slot, which does not
Yeah,
count
yeah,
as the
yeah, I
casting
know,
a
I know,
spell
I know.
action.
Yeah.
So, seeing as, let's see, while in a new form, the druid retains game statistics and ability to speak. It can cast its spells with verbal or somatic components in its new form. Got it. So...
Oh.
I'm still
you-
glaring at
Is
this
this a
T-Rex.
level 18 character?
Maybe it's not a wild shape.
It's
Can't
actually a
talk while you're
T-Rex that
polymorphed.
wild shaped into a.
It is going to cast. That has material components. Damn. Lucky you. Okay.
Like casting a spell while you're shaped is a level 18 feature. I just want everyone to realize that. We are level
it is going
6.
to use its tail to attack Medora with disadvantage.
God.
I'm still glaring at this T-Rex.
Does 17 hit you?
Yeah.
It's probably not as bad as the bite.
Medora, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. I'm just gonna wipe the blood off me from his tail injury that
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure
tail
came
just sort
with
of
that.
it's still sliced, and actually probably most of the blood, because this is bludgeoning damage, the blood is probably from where Junko sliced it up, just blasting into you, and like it knocks you back against the wall painfully. Like you heard something crack in there. You're going to be feeling that tomorrow. But
I'm just
Nova,
gonna stare it down.
Everything I know about druids just went out the fucking window. I am so confused right now. She's just gonna reach her hand out towards him and say, "Please don't make me do this," and I will cast Wither and Bloom at 3rd level.
oh shit.
Right on top of him, which will fit perfectly over top of him, actually. Because it's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Actually, if I can position it so that it will heal E3, that would be great. Because
Sure.
E3's in its mouth, right? So.
No, it dropped
No.
E3 on the ground.
Oh, he dropped E3? Okay. Okay, that's a Constitution saving throw for him. For the dinosaur.
13.
That's a fail.
Okay.
So he will take 9 necrotic damage, and E3, you can spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice,
I will
and then
do
add
that.
and then add 3 to that roll to heal that much.
Okay. I don't know how to do that mid-combat. Can I? I'm just going to short rest.
Sure.
Because that doesn't give me anything else back anyway.
Sure.
And what does this look like
There
as
we
this
go.
is going on?
I think it looks a little bit
15.
maybe a little different than the previous time she's used Wither and Bloom, where it looked more like vines growing up the creature's body, but this time it's like vines, but there's kind of almost an etherealness, like as if they have an aura around them to it. And
Okay.
I don't know, if you've got a really, really high passive perception, maybe you can hear a screaming in there somewhere as it just sucks some life out of him.
I would say Medora right now is probably the one.
Yeah,
picking up on
Medora, you hear a very, very strange scream, as if it's coming from like a different,
Same place as that laughter.
So Medora's just hearing laughter in her head and screaming and
Yeah, the screaming
emotional damage
The
going on right
screaming
now.
sounds like Nova though, so there's that. So there you go.
Okay.
That's my flavor for that spell. for
Okay.
you. And bonus action, I don't. If I could turn into a T-Rex, that would be great. But
Wouldn't
I
it?
can't.
Got to be in like I think you need
Um,
triple harmony for that. Like you need full or perfect harmony or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
very
just
small
gonna.
room for two
I'm just gonna
T-Rex.
yell at Valdriel again and say, "Stop! Stop! We're trying to help you."
Do me a favor, Nova. Make a nature check.
Okay. I always roll terribly whenever you ask me to make checks. 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
The E3 luck there.
Cora.
Cora's gonna look at this stud guy and be like, I didn't really want that. And then look at the
Cora,
T-Rex
can
and
you
be
revive
like,
him?
More important things to do right now.
Is he like dead?
You give him 1 hit point if you want.
I would say he's about like 10 seconds from dead. Like he has suffered a heart attack. His heart has stopped. He could potentially be resuscitated. but
CPR.
It would definitely take like a full turn.
That's how the healer's kit works. It lets you do that as a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, I think I will do that.
Okay.
You just hear Junko in the back. Oh, sorry, I thought he was stronger.
So he should stabilize but be at 0, so unable to do anything.
Okay.
I believe
Yep.
that's what the
That's
healer's
nice.
kit does.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I still have my move action.
Yep.
So once I get him, I'll just, yeah, you're okay for now. And then I would like to charge at this T-Rex, kind of like slide under his legs and stuff, and
Sure.
and end up like right here.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You run under the legs and have to like slide under the sweeping tail at one point. Okay. I'm gonna remove Barkanar from initiative, which makes it Ithri.
Ithri
He
is
never
going
even got to go.
Yeah, bless him. Ithri, oh, bless him. I don't care. Ithri
Bless.
is gonna
Bless that little guy.
get into like a crouch position with
Why do we feel bad for him?
with the warhammer out, start flapping his little wings and launch himself up, uppercutting this thing in the chin.
Okay.
Recklessly attacking with the warhammer. That is does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
As a matter of fact, it does.
So that's 14 warhammer damages, which I think is, it doesn't actually tell me what it is. I think it's bludgeoning, probably. Yeah.
It is bludgeoning. Yep.
And then
A wham!
Smashing?
Right into its snout, knocking its head like away from you.
and then I'm gonna like grab his nostril to get its focus on me and start smacking it upside the head. This is also reckless. Does a 22
It's funny
hit?
when he takes off his glove and he's just like,
yes.
That is another 15. Oh, you're rolling pretty good on those. That's
All
another
right,
15,
yeah.
and the intention is to try and get it to nom me rather than anyone else.
All right, yeah.
I don't know if...
You like knock it, then grab it,
I was
pull
trying to
it
do
back
that.
to you, and knock it a second time, and like it's staggering, and seems to shake itself, trying to snap out of, trying to get its eyes seeing straight again.
Give it a Snickers. That'll make it
Not you when you're hungry.
Have a dwarf.
You're
You're
not
not
you
you when you're hungry.
Junko. Actually, no, not Junko yet.
Oh.
E3, you're raging.
I am raging.
And should I assume you got up from prone?
Oh yeah, no, I'm now
Yeah.
flying at its head
Okay.
height. That's why I was
Can
like,
you replace that prone marker with some wings or something?
oh, yes, I can.
Thank you.
My bad.
While you're doing that, though,
Yeah, but
you hear something.
do I?
Laughter.
No.
E3, listen, I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us. And this is like, you're hearing this as you're like weaving around this T-Rex, like kind of busy. I understand that I may have overstepped some boundaries, and I just want you to know that
Why'd the call disconnect? Why'd the call disconnect?
Junko,
Why'd the call disconnect?
To be fair, Ithri, not that any of you know this, Ithri is trying to cut the call in his head.
hang up, hang up,
Just
hang
like-
up, end.
Yeah. Don't say anything. Don't listen.
Every
Put the
time you
phone
open the phone to
down.
like call like anybody else, so the story just continues. So anyway, like no, this lady, Junko is going to proceed to attack the T-Rex.
Okay.
Yo, I got bad
first.
news for you. He's got another wild shape, probably.
Oh no,
and then
no,
his
no!
own hit points on top of this. It's
Ava
gonna
is
be a
perfectly
while.
aware of this. Junko.
It's too easy. Remember that?
No. That one guy.
And
was
by it's too easy, I meant it's deceptively too easy.
Yeah.
That's what we meant.
19 for the first hit.
19 will hit. And you get sneak attack on this.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
And then you're going to use Whales of the Grave to make sure Barkanar's dead for real this
Look, he looked like he had more than enough hit points to take a hit. Okay, I just rolled really good. It's 15. No. 18 damage total
Okay.
You got this.
for that,
You did it.
and then my second hit, natural 20.
Oh, it's too bad that wasn't the one with sneak attack.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, 7 more damage.
Okay.
14.
No, that should be.
It's
the-
included in there.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah. It
So,
highlights itself when you crit. So when you
I've
roll it
never
automatically does.
critted, can you tell?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Tell me what this looks like.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Fuck. I didn't think I had to do this. As far as she's aware, this thing, he can be a T-Rex one time. Like, she doesn't know anything, so she's just gonna go for like, I can't hit us if the tail's cut off.
Okay, so you're like going for a sever.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I'm
Allow
going
it.
to sever the
Okay.
tail.
Yeah, with that much damage, you do sever the tail. It no longer has a tail attack.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
it
This
lets out
Dark
a
Souls,
roar.
can we use it as a
But the
weapon?
funny
Can we
thing
use it
is,
as a
the
weapon?
T-Rex, yeah, you've got one of the 12 dragon swords now.
Hell
The
yeah.
T-Rex roars, but it sounds weirdly humanoid in its cry of pain. Like you can hear a man's voice in there. Medora.
Is so freaking confused right now. There's laughing, there's screaming.
The laughing has mostly stopped, if that makes it any better.
um,
I'm just gonna look at Nova really confused, by the way.
She looks just as confused as the rest of you. Like, I wish I had an explanation for this. I don't.
the staff that's over here,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like something that could be used by any of us?
What an interesting question.
By any of us specifically, not just Medora. She's looking with the knowledge she's gained.
What a very fascinating question with an exciting answer. The answer being, yeah, it looks like anybody could use it.
Anybody.
Anybody with attunement. But
Oh, you have to attune. I was gonna take a little bit longer than we have, I think.
Yeah. But it's also shiny. Like, you know.
Yeah, take it. No, pick it up, girl.
I'm taking it, but yeah. To be fair, if she couldn't understand it, she was about to snap it anyway. So she's now taking it in one piece. It looks usable.
Please stop breaking all of the magic items that we come across. I swear.
all right,
Killing
for
me.
now,
You are killing me.
until you
she's-
can identify it, just call it Barkanar's staff.
Okay. Inventory. Add a staff. I'll do that in a sec. So she's picked that up, and then are you calling that an action to like just grab it? Can she?
Nah.
Okay. So I could still technically cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
she. She would like to just. Actually, she's just going to cast some dancing lights because she doesn't really think this thing's going to work with everything else. And she's just going to make the dancing lights like fly around his eyes and try and just be really distracting. They obviously can't blind or anything.
Make an Arcana check.
That would be an 18.
Okay. I'm going to say that it has disadvantage on attack rolls as a result.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, they're floating around its head, just being
like
as distracting
every time
as
it
possible.
goes for a snap or a bite, like they're just suddenly like right in its face.
Yeah, one
Oh.
going past one eye in one direction, one goes past the other eye in the other direction, and it's just to make it feel dizzy and distracted and just unable to focus.
Okay. For its turn, it's going to use a bonus action to spend a spell slot at 3rd level. And heal only 9 hit points.
Hey, at least we might be having to kill him twice as a T-Rex, but at least he won't have spells by the end of it.
And it is going to use an action to attempt effectively like an awesome blow, a bull rush with gusto.
Where's it rushing to?
Nova,
Not far.
please
Yeah.
make a athletics check.
That's a 12.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a DC of 15. With its head, it slams like into your chest. Not so much a bite as like a headbutt, and sends you
Yeah.
15 feet away from it. Which would be
15.
right here, where you hit
Just
the
slam
door.
into the wall.
Door.
Oh,
You
God,
slam into the
ouch.
door. You
Uh-oh.
take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the door.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
I was more worried that I was gonna like blast the door open or something.
no.
Did you just get
just
whacked
slam
with an
into it.
Ithri? Because he was
I
holding the
did
nose.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm winded now. That the wind's
To be-
knocked out of me.
To be fair, that T-Rex is probably trying to get rid of Ithri, just like...
Shaking his head around. Yeah.
Nova, it is your turn.
Oh fuck. Okay. Trying to catch my breath from getting slammed into a wall. I will. Oh my god. I will.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I want to make sure that there's like nothing
Smart.
hiding.
So first of all, you are detecting a lot of magic coming from the unconscious dude, from his boots, his armor, his
Uh-huh.
shield, his staff, and a couple of potions that he has on a bandolier.
Okay.
You
Any
are
weird
detecting-
magical auras from Valdriel's T-Rex?
No, just some magical gear that has merged with his body, and so you can't really tell where it is or what it is. Like he clearly
Yeah.
was wearing magic items,
Yeah, yeah.
but there are no real auras of magic coming from him at present.
And nothing else in the room other than my companion's magic items. and
Oh,
stuff.
in the room, that's a whole nother matter.
Well, yeah, it's like a.
Let's see here.
I mean,
Let's see. I'll take a step forward even so
In
that I
the
can.
room,
Let me measure this.
I'd be interested to know
Yeah,
how
30
Ithri shows
feet. I can see this entire room.
oh no, never mind. Nothing magic coming from the room. Sorry.
What does
bad.
Ithri look like with his cherub wings?
Yeah, what does he look like? kind of magic is that?
You do see magic coming from E3's wings. It's weird though, like it's prismatic, like it's changing colors frequently.
Like it's different schools of magic?
Yeah, like it can't make up its mind what kind of magic it is.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that was that. Don't have any fun. I'm gonna go right back up here and just yell at him again. Just say, listen to me. We are here to help you. You have to work with us.
Stubborn child, run!
Don't call me a child. You're like 3 years older than me. Although you kind of looked a little dusty, crusty, Valdriel. I'm not gonna lie.
Cora.
Mid-battle trying to convince him, you
That was
look
kind of a
crusty
low-
as hell.
That was a low blow.
I'm hoping it'll like get him to snap
Just
some
see
sense
a little
into
tear go down his cheek. Well, I'm gonna start the thing I do and start pummeling what I can hit, which is like his leg. So I just look at, like, I've never hit a T-Rex, but you know, I look for a good.
I mean, you've
place
seen
on
an
the leg.
Allosaurus before. It's just a bigger Allosaurus.
Yeah, surely. So, do I have any bonuses to hit? Flanking or advantage?
No.
Okay.
You'd have to.
I can't. He's in the way.
Yeah. You can't really
24
flank
to
him.
hit.
That'll hit. Not hard to hit something this big, as it turns out.
That would be 10 damage. And
Is
I
that
need
with your
you to
plus
make-
3?
Yes.
Okay.
And I need you to make a con save. I'm using
Oh,
a
here
key
we go
point
again.
to try to stun him.
23.
Oh fuck!
What's his bonus?
It's gonna be a decent amount.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
I'll
I'll just keep.
T-Rex. So.
I'll just keep punching him in the leg, or quarter staffing him in the leg, I should say.
Okay.
I just get. Oh, 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
This will be my low.
Oh no.
Never mind. I'm done.
Oh rip.
What was it?
9 to hit.
Natural.
Ooh.
It's a
Natural one. See, yeah, you got to say if it's a natural
I don't
one.
want to say it. You can't
Okay.
make me.
Yeah, you are trying your best to hit this thing. Aside
leg
from
is so
one blow
beefy.
that connected with its leg, you discovered that apparently this thing is no chicken. It's almost pure muscle.
And I'll just stay right here.
Was that a joke at how chickens and dinosaurs are related, or?
At a high level, yeah, I was.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably needed to
Okay.
workshop that a little further.
No.
E3.
Not that I'm trying to get too weird with this. What?
Oh, here we go.
How roughly compared to Ithri, how wide did his jaw go when he roared? Was it like same height as Ithri-ish?
I'm enjoying where this is going.
Let's
Okay.
Google
So
the angle of
no,
which.
that's fine. What Ithri's gonna do is drop his warhammer to the floor, get his maul out, and he's going to try and jam it into this thing's jaw to hold it open.
Okay. All right.
Nice,
I'm going
nice.
to call this
So,
an
like-
attack action.
Sure.
Um,
Ow. I'll do it with the warhammer because I haven't got them all equipped.
I'm going to say let's call this an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Because I'm doing weird shit. That's. Oh, I rolled a 19 and a 12 for 21.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You are able to jam the weapon in just as it's about to bite you. If you had failed, you were going to take a bite attack, by the way.
Yeah. So
It tries to bring its jaws down, and then suddenly there's just steel in its mouth, and you can see it trying to bite down. And that's a magic weapon, correct?
the maul isn't, no, because I presumed it would be like 6 foot.
Okay.
worth.
In that case, you don't know how long that's going to buy,
That is
But-
fine. So, for the rest of Ithri's turn, he's gonna try, because he can fly, I guess he can position fairly well. He's gonna try and grab the maul, stick a foot on on the jaw and the nose, and just pull it so against its teeth so that it can't go anywhere. Does that make sense? So Ithri is pushing his nose and jaw together with his legs, but pulling the hammer towards himself to lock it into place.
I'm going to call this a
Got
grapple
it.
attempt. Pick your
Okay.
favorite between athletics and acrobatics. You're raging, so you do have advantage.
I am a barbarian. Should we go athletics? No.
Yeah, you're going to need a natural 20, though, because I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. That was a 19, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not working out.
Fair enough.
It's not. It's you got it locked in where it's at already, which is
Okay.
unfortunate because you can't perma-lock it now.
No, that's fine.
That's 2 attack actions. That the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So A3's just holding onto a hammer in this thing's mouth in a weird position.
Mm-hmm. Junko.
It's me. Okay, last I heard was a man screaming after I cut off the tail.
I mean, T-Rex screaming like a man.
I mean, I did see him kind of transform. So,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
um,
Though that's not how it works with Nova.
Nova, what?
I'm panicking.
I just picture Tina now. Okay. So Junko is gonna switch her attacks from now on to be non-lethal.
Okay.
First with the Wakazashi,
Okay.
another natural 20.
Okay. Well, that'll get sneak attack.
For 8 damage.
I don't think
Sneak
that's
attack,
true.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, that's just for the Wakazashi.
I know, and you did sneak attack.
I haven't yet.
Crit
You
sneak.
gotta keep it coming. I just want the total.
Oh, you rolled
Uh,
That's
quite
right. I'm
low.
making
I
you
rolled
math.
really bad. Okay, I rolled really bad. So 8 plus 6. So
Did you
But the
double
sneak
the
attack
sneak
is
attack?
doubled. Yeah.
oh, was it doubled?
So
Yeah.
roll another 3d6.
Well, no, so.
It rolls. Oh, that's many more dice.
Mm-hmm.
I still rolled kind of low.
So 8 plus 16.
Yeah, math.
24?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
We can do math.
I
And?
genuinely cannot. And that's it. Oh wait, no, I got my comma. So excited to be melee.
Uh-huh.
15 to hit,
That'll hit.
and then another 6 damage.
Okay. You want to tell me what this looks like?
Junko's is going for disable rather than kill, so I don't know how to do that on a T-Rex. So
Well, you got to tell me, otherwise Junko doesn't know how to do it on a T-Rex.
Unfortunately, you could get your limbs back, so she's going for a leg and an arm this time.
This
Okay.
is just the T-Rex form. If you cut off his
So-
limb in this form, it's not gonna.
Look, you're missing your limb, yours falls off when you go back. Like, she doesn't understand magic,
That
okay?
tracks. Unfortunately, this time, what you're going for is too thick with muscle. You are
Yeah.
you're leaving vicious gashes,
Mhm.
but there's no sever here.
That's fine. Go for it,
Medora.
tendon. Tendon? There we go.
Mhm. Medora.
Yeah, Medora doesn't really know what to do with this.
We're trying to
The
gently take
freaking
down a
gang.
T-Rex of
she's processing. I mean, yeah, she doesn't know any of these people, so this is why are you gently taking down a T-Rex? Well, she's going to try and suggest. Maybe she's. I mean, they're all about the same. Maybe we'll just have a laughing T-Rex. Do you know what? We'll have a laughing T-Rex. She's going to cast Hideous Laughter and try and get it to basically drop to the ground and roll
Oh,
over
God.
in a T-Rexy laugh.
And this is a wisdom save?
Yeah.
16.
Oh, it's a 16. It's a 16.
You want to use chat's blessing?
Up to the others.
No, it's
It's
not.
up
It's
to
up to
you.
you.
It's up to you.
Uh,
If you want
She's-
to, you use it.
She's so confused with what we're doing. Yep, she doesn't know how to be useful, but she wants to stop the fight. So chat's blessing. And
Okay.
the T-Rex is
All right.
I don't know how a T-Rex laughs.
So it falls prone.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it sounds like a really twisted bestial man laughing uproariously on the floor. I guess that makes it his turn, and at the end of his turn, he just gets another save against that, correct?
Yeah.
Everything is funny, and he's
Shit.
incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration, which is up to a minute. You can make wisdom saving throws at the end of each turn, and if you
Okay.
take damage.
All right, well, he's going to make that save. 15. Okay. Well,
Well,
he
now he's not making
remains-
his wisdom
Now he's
saves?
not making the saves.
Sure.
The dice are fickle. Nova, note that any attack against him while he's incapacitated is a critical hit.
Any attack roll,
Mm-hmm.
not bold of you to assume I have attack rolls.
Hey, you
Hey,
got a
You got
Kopesh.
Scythe. Yeah.
Get things in Chinese that don't have to be just pretty.
I wish he wasn't in animal form. I want to make like some kind of check on him, but I can't see him.
You can do insight.
Shoot. Can I?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because in spite of his animal form, he clearly still has his own mental faculties.
Yeah, I want to do insight like while mind linking with him. Is that does that help?
It can't hurt your chances.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You get the vibe from him. Number one, that he isn't sleeping. Elves don't age like that without extreme
Oh.
exhaustion. He's
Wait, but
exhausted.
half elves.
Are immune to sleep, but they still need to. Half elves still need to sleep. But I should put it this way: he isn't resting.
Does he
Um,
seem like he's in full control of his
Yes,
mind?
he does, but he seems like he is terrified. He stinks of fear. And the scars on him, you're sure that he was tortured. Some of those scars would look very familiar. All in all, he's not charmed. You're sure of that, but he is absolutely something almost more permanent. He is psychologically damaged badly, and he seems to be completely driven by fear right now.
Yeah, not. Was that an action?
No.
Can I cast Greater Restoration on him? I have a scroll of it.
Since he's incapacitated, I would say yes, you can.
And then I would like to do that. I have to roll for it though, right? Because this is a 5th level spell, I believe.
Yep. You definitely have to roll for it.
DC 15. What's the check?
Arcana.
Okay. I have to roll a 15 then, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't
So
have
you've got a
bonus to
25%
this.
chance of success.
Thanks for that.
You got this, no problem.
Oh, I don't want to waste another scroll today. Come on. No, it's an 11.
The good news is it's not consumed. But it did fail.
What?
I believe it is not consumed in that case. It just fails.
Oh, no. It says on a failed check, the spell disappears from the
Oh,
scroll.
well, shit. Anyone got inspiration?
I have inspiration.
Yeah, don't waste it on. I mean, I don't have a bonus to Arcana, so me.
I mean,
It's fine.
I would rather you could try and heal him and sort this out.
It's your inspiration, so you do what you want with it. But I'll tell you, my
Everybody listen.
bonus to Arcana is a +0. So
Same as Ithri.
Okay, so I'll point out that I keep forgetting that I can bonus action give people inspirations, so have my inspiration.
Tell you what, here's what I will do. You can spend your inspiration to have the scroll not consumed instead of be consumed. How about that? Then the check was already made, but at least the scroll isn't lost, and
scroll isn't lost.
it could be
Yeah.
attempted again, maybe with bardic inspiration or by somebody with some arcana skill. If that works.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
happy with that. Cool. Inspiration used.
Thank you. Okay, well that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing I can do. I'm just gonna try to speak in his head again and say, listen, I know you're scared, okay? You don't have to be anymore. Like, you're not here alone. I'm here. I can get you back. I know what you went through. And you don't have to be scared.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Is he still laughing when you say
Mhm.
this?
Very awkward. A 3.
He doesn't respond.
Okay.
Whether that's because of his choice or because the
He's laughing.
scroll.
Can I move? I can't. Is his aura the space that he's taking up? This is the thing that confuses me about. Is
Technically,
his aura
yes,
the space he's
because
taking up?
I'm gonna say you can move through the side.
I would
space
like.
in the
Oh,
aura.
he's like on the ground laughing right now. Is that what's
Mhm.
happening?
Yep.
I'm trying to have this nice moment, and he's like,
Yeah, pretty much.
okay. Well, if he's not writhing around too much, I'd like to try to put my hand on his heart, like step up. I know that that's probably an action, so if I can't do it, I can't do it. I'll do it next time.
Okay, I'll say that'll end your turn, but I will allow that. He's incapacitated, so it really wouldn't require an action.
Yeah, then I'll try to put my hand on his heart.
Okay. Cora.
This is very disturbing to Cora. This is weird.
Dude, magic is so weird.
You've been with us long enough. You know how weird shit gets.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't seem to be responsive to Nova, to my eye, so I think I'm just gonna try to beat the T-Rex out of him. So
That's fair.
I will just keep attacking.
That's a good quote.
I have
You're-
advantage, right?
Yes, and if you hit, it's a critical hit.
Oh, okay, cool. That's 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits. So he is no longer incapacitated. That is going to knock the laughter out of him.
He has to do a saving throw.
Oh, no. It gives him a save then. Never mind. Still laughing. Okay, critical damage.
Wow. Dang.
How do I?
Just roll. And
How do
then
you get your
double the
DC
dice,
so
I
good,
guess.
Fedora? Can I have that?
So most of my spells are wisdom DCs though, and I was like, this is
Yeah,
not gonna
but your
work.
DC's 16, mine's 14.
So it'd be 9 damage.
Okay.
She rolled good.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I'll attack again.
I did not.
19 to hit.
That'll hit. 14 is the wisdom save.
My
he
God, bro.
fails.
You're a druid. You're so sad.
I have not rolled above an 8 against this.
Ooh, that's 12,
Meant to be, then.
14, 15, 17 damage.
Okay.
I'm really trying to beat the T-Rex out of him.
You're really
I mean,
beating
he'll
the T-Rex
he'll
out
drop
of
his
him.
wild shape, so
He will.
that's good.
Okay, here's my bonus action attack.
Hit him again. Fuck it.
Get
I
this
love-
out of you.
I'm gonna beat the T-Rex out of him,
26
and it
hit.
just works.
What is it?
It just
26.
worked.
That'll hit. Hey, there it is. 17 on his wisdom save. So he's no longer incapacitated.
Wow.
Okay. He takes. Wait, does he make? So do I not get double damage?
No, you still do.
Oh, okay, okay.
He is still prone.
So that's 11 damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I beat the
beat the
T-Rex out of
T-Rex
him.
out of
My
him.
hands,
Beat the
is my
T-Rex.
hand still on his heart at least? Do I get that?
Yes.
Yes.
He shifts back and is just panting and not laughing. He's just on the ground.
I'm gonna move here. And that's all I can do.
All right. You three.
I presume there's no voices still in my head.
No.
Okay.
He hung up.
If we
Call was disconnected.
Yeah, the call got disconnected, it seems like.
Just redial. Call him back.
if 3 steps up onto this guy's chest, I don't know how to do that.
I'm on his chest.
Everybody get on
And-
him.
and shoves his shield down into his neck, not in a like strangle him way, but in a you can't move because there's a dwarf on you with a shield in your neck. Little flap of the wings, but nothing else. It doesn't even say anything. He's just
Can't even take it
it's
serious
obvious.
because all you hear is like.
Truth. Junko, it is your turn.
I'm gonna grab my necklace. Is it still hot? You have a couple rolls to make.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab my necklace.
I mean,
and
it's
put it-
warm because it's, it takes time to cool, but it's not like going to
Yeah.
sear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on.
It's like clothing that just got out of the dryer,
Mm. And I'm assuming I had to crouch down and dig it out, so
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you definitely are going to have like some burn scars around your neck.
that's fine. Nothing magic.
14
can't fix.
fire damage from a single, yeah,
Ugh.
that fucking.
It was a little. Oh, in total, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Everyone likes a monarch with battle wounds, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, in that case, Medora.
So he's sort of transformed back and looks scared and things, but it's obvious you guys don't want to actually fight him.
You can disarm him if you want.
I mean, you guys are kind of crowded around him. Can Medora provide some calming? Would she know any half-elf music that would be nice and calming, like lullabies, that would help just kind
An
of...
elven lullaby.
Once
Huh?
again, I'm wishing there was like a society skill or something. in
I love
6ivy.
it so much.
She's
I guess
just
make a
like-
history check.
Do you
a
speak
history.
Elvish? Because you could totally make that
Yeah,
work.
I speak Elvish.
Come on.
Well, I got a 3.
Oh, balls.
Cool. So she doesn't know any half elvish lullabies, but she can just play one of her piratey kind of lullaby. Like, she's been on a ship with a lute for a long time. She's got some music.
Are you
And she's
singing
just gonna-
drinking songs but in Elvish?
But like
Elvish-
slowed down lullaby versions of drinking songs, because that's what she
Okay,
knows.
to anybody who doesn't speak Elvish, this sounds fantastic. Like, you're like, that's so perfect.
Oh, I
I will-
speak Elvish, so I
Anybody who
speak
speaks
Elvish,
Elvish, like, at first you might be like, this is nice, and then you kind of
I mean,
pick up on,
yeah.
like, wait.
So my performance check is a 14, so it's probably not that convincing to everybody, but she's playing a drinking song, but really
Yeah.
lullaby-like, and just trying to calm the whole situation down again.
Medora's been drinking. It's okay.
Yeah, but what's in the room?
She's trying to keep the whole situation calm. Okay, she doesn't. You guys don't want her attacking him, and she doesn't know what to do anymore.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna end initiative for the moment, sort of.
I beat the
Valdriel.
T-Rex back into him.
Never drew his sword. So at present, all he had was his shield. And he doesn't raise it. He doesn't go for any of his spell components. He's just panting. Why didn't you run?
Because I ran 7 months ago and left you behind here, and I'm not doing that again.
I died 7 months ago.
I did too.
Tell my sister,
No.
please.
No.
You have to kill me.
No.
You don't know what I've done.
I've done bad things too. You weren't doing these things because you wanted to. You were doing them because you had to. That doesn't make you a bad person.
Not her. Forgive me. Punish me.
What?
And you
Who are you?
hear,
Oh, fuck.
I will. And Ayuz is going to cast Finger of Death.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out! Counter spell! I counter spell!
Who? Who? I'm blocking him with my body. Can I do that?
I don't think you can do that.
You
d-
I'm
cannot.
doing that.
I don't.
Valdriel.
I don't think it's from in the room.
Yeah, turns out, funny thing, there's something weird. The door is open, but it's like it was open all along.
The door behind us.
Yeah. And the
But I was
curtain.
kneeling over him. I can't block him. Oh.
It's a con save, I'm afraid. It's
Wait,
Valdriel's
Medora gave her inspiration to him.
con. No, Medora spent that inspiration.
Dang it!
Medora's been inspiration.
All right, 0. Or I'm sorry. So 8 is the total Valdriel got. It's fine. It's just a little damage. I'll roll it publicly.
Just
Finger
a
of
little.
Death.
Just a little.
Oh my god.
So just a little bit of damage.
I mean,
As you hear this voice, like you have just time to turn back to see someone standing in the door. A withered, 5'1", red-skinned, horned man. Timeless but ancient-looking, holding a gnarled, mutated wooden staff, which has been pointed forward, and you see just a thin line of swirling black energy twist past Nova, striking Valdriel in the chest. And like for a moment, Nova, you feel his hand like on you, painfully, fingers digging into your skin like he's and you see the color drain from him, but he doesn't fall back. His face sort of goes slack. And he rises to his feet. Master.
No. Oh.
And the old man in the doorway cackles gleefully. And you can hear a chorus of voices behind him. Disappointing boy. Whatever shall we do with you? And then his unholy eyes slither almost slowly off of Valdriel's undead form onto you. We're going to pause here to take our break.
Oh, oh my God.
Chat, we will be back in a few minutes. I would encourage you to get up, stretch, hydrate, get some snacks, and we'll see you shortly.
What a fucking prick!
I guess we're live.
What was happening? Oh yeah, the fucking
We
prick.
were living all happily ever after, and everything was fine. That's what was happening.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's not
Are
on
we
the
rolling
turn.
initiative?
He's
What's
not on the
happening?
turn
No,
order. He
not
doesn't
yet.
get a turn.
Not yet.
Seems legit.
Can I do something? Are we still in initiative? What's
No,
happening?
we are not in initiative.
So
Oh my
has-
god,
Is-
he's big!
what's his face just stood up?
And Ayuz is now looking upon you.
Who?
I'm gonna
Us?
kind
Yep.
Can I do something?
of just do that.
If
I'm
any of
gonna-
you make any move, then he will have an opportunity to act
Oh,
as well. Keep
Then
that
never.
in mind.
I
Well,
meant
I would-
more like kind
I
of
just
like
want to move.
back up in fear a little bit.
Sure.
You're standing
There
on
is
top
an
of him.
aura.
I know. I didn't mean
Coming
to.
from
Sorry.
him. A palpable aura.
I'll move here. Are you?
Oh, hey, do
are
I still have detect
you,
magic up? How long does that last?
Yes, you do.
I would
And I
like
have
10
bad
minutes.
news. While there are all kinds of auras coming from him, he is not magic.
Okay.
He's really here.
He's really here.
You must be Ayus.
The same.
We've heard about you.
Is Valdriel walking toward? Where is he right
Or
now?
is he just standing
Valdriel's
there?
just standing there blankly.
I
imagine you have. And I've heard much of you from my servants. Come, Hedrak, Hector, don't be shy.
We actually,
No.
Step forward and introduce yourselves.
they're all fucking.
And
We were
walking
fine
forward,
before.
Okay. While
Behind
that
you.
happens,
Okay.
can I sleight of hand do something?
you can try, but you're
Dude,
opposed by his
dude,
passive
dude.
perception.
Okay, I would like to just give Slide Nova a pair of the cuffs.
So here's the thing: you have them
No.
in your pack, which means you have to get
No,
them out.
I don't. No, I would not have them on my pack. I need them out for immediate use. They'd be on my belt.
Okay. Noted. Make a sleight of hand.
I got this.
I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
be honest with you. I'm not looking at you.
Take it over, you.
I'm
pay
looking
attention.
at Valdriel, who's behind me.
What I would do is like move it back, and I would probably touch you with them so you'd see them, and you can use them on whoever you want. Wink, wink. A sleight of hand, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, roll good.
19 on the die, so 21.
Oh.
total.
21
Okay.
does not beat his passive perception.
God damn it.
He's going to use a legendary action to teleport. He's going to teleport right here
Oh God.
and cast a spell.
Oh
It
God.
would be a chill, bro. It's no big deal, bro.
He
Well, you still get it,
barks
though.
A quick word.
I have the handcuffs.
Yes, you do. You sure
Still
do.
get it. Yeah.
He's going to cast
Do we-
anti-magic field.
Oh, fuck you.
No, you wouldn't be going anywhere before we've had a chance to talk, would you?
Can you just spell anti-magic field?
You could,
You know-
if you could cast a spell magic within an anti-magic field.
You know, I did have some questions for you, specifically about your hatred of Archael. Maybe we could talk about that.
Yes. The moralist.
Who? Me or Archael?
You worship him so devoutly.
Yes.
Yet, do you think he even knows you exist?
Well, you see, that's the part of worshiping. That's not really important that he know. You know, I just, Gets out another handcuff.
What?
No.
What did you do to him?
I taught him, gave him power.
Is Hector over
It
here?
clearly
I see
killed
him.
him.
Hector and
they
Hedrick have
just
said
standing
nothing.
there?
They have kind of continued walking forward to the door, but they're kind of keeping a respectful distance, heads bowed.
It's very clear that
It's
we are
very
no
clear who's in
match
charge
for
here.
your power here. So if you're going to kill us, can you just do it already?
What?
Let's not be so hasty.
Kill us, sacrifice us, whatever you
my
want.
original oversight. I let one of my clergy convince me of your value, only
Oh,
for
you mean-
him to betray me.
Who was that?
Lareth. I'm sure you've met.
Yeah.
It may be in passing.
Nope.
Yeah, I owe him an arm chopping.
Oh, and so much more. Do you know it was his idea, what we did to your little friend? A sadistic mind, so full of ideas, creative, he'd have made a good servant.
Listen, I already
Perhaps-
know he's a bad guy. You don't have to try to turn me against him or anything.
Oh, little.
I don't know what your point is in trying to prove to us how bad of people you all are. We've seen it.
Dad, you know nothing of evil. You lost a hand. You lost a little time. Do you know what it's like to lose an entire realm of existence? You know nothing, child.
Might know more than you think.
And speaking of knowing things, his eyes slide to Junko.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Fuck.
I mean, it wasn't going to be a 3.
No, this whole time Junko's been not making direct eye contact. By the way, like not a single oh those yeah.
Is that-
Do you
You're
want to
you're
try to
close.
continue that?
What? Just not make direct eye contact?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make
Because
a
this is
charisma
my-
saving throw for me.
This is my uncle, isn't it?
I'm
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna step in between them if I can.
Hold on.
Charisma
All
saving
in
throw?
Let her
good
do her
time.
thing.
Don't fucking look at her, you bitch.
Oh, that was
I'm sure
almost
this
a
man could
17
just
to
like
9.
wish that we didn't exist and it would happen.
Okay.
So.
Junko.
You heal 50 hit points.
You take 32 points of psychic damage,
Jesus.
and your eyes are forced to his.
Oh my god.
Can I do the thing? Can I fuck you? I don't give a shit. Quit messing with her.
Cora, you are quite literally gonna get us actually killed.
Not just me, it's fine.
Nope.
Brother's
worked that way.
Daughter. Cora, if you wanted to interfere, you have a chance.
I do. Quit fucking with her. I'm stepping in between them.
I mean, you don't even come up to his
I don't
stomach
care.
level.
I'm
He's
getting
just
in
looking over.
between them.
He
I
pays you
appreciate
no
the
mind.
sentiment.
Brother's daughter.
Hello, uncle. As I'm like struggling with the new migraine I've acquired.
And like, yeah, you're now like locked and you can't look away no matter how you try. He's forcing you to look at him. And you can feel it. It's a very like, it's not subtle. It's violent and violating, and you just feel like blood coming out your nostrils. You have made me so proud. I laughed and I laughed at the fate you bestowed upon your keeper. Do they know, dear child?
What?
He looks at Cora, who's like, "Hey, I'm here. Here, look at me." He finally looks at Cora with
Defiant.
a wicked grin. Do you know that your friend is murderer? Do you know the oceans of blood that stain her fingers? Blood of innocence. Blood of children.
I know what
Blood
she
of
used to do.
angels. Quite the talented killer.
She doesn't want to kill anymore.
Oh, but I think she does. If she didn't want to, she would stop. Wouldn't you, dear child?
I can't look away, but I definitely tried. I'll just close my eyes for a moment because I have my mask on.
Even with your eyes closed, like he is seared into your mind.
Yeah.
It's like you can see him, and now you're just alone with him. But do not fear. I will not kill you. In fact, I will reward you, brother's daughter, if you swear fealty to me. But come. He looks to A3. Who are your wings are probably gone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your back flappers.
And you, the wild mage, you will find that even your magic cannot help you now.
It's not my magic.
The trickster has reached you, has he? Do you know the being called Loki was born in my realm?
You hear a little sneeze in the background.
Did I know that?
Probably not.
His realm.
The frost giants who gave rise to his bitter antics were of my domain, Dontoria.
Oh.
And
The
what a
one-
menace he's made of your kingdom, as intended.
Dick move.
Well,
Yeah, he's a real dick.
he seems to have his eyes set on other kingdoms now.
Indeed, for his greed is greater than his common sense. It is not wise to make an enemy of me, but more about that in time. It would seem we have another traitor present. Turns on Medora.
Sorry. I'm just gonna climb up here on the. Sorry, who did you say you were again? There's been a lot of new names. Could you just go through this for me? What?
Cease your prattle.
I mean, I can, but it's all I've got. Those guys brought me here. I don't know who you are. I would just like to try and understand what you want. Please, do tell us.
Okay.
He's
Do you
gonna
mind
do
if
the
I have a
equivalent
drink?
of bitch slapping you across the room.
Yeah, you are
She's-
gonna get
she's
bitch
gonna-
slapped.
She's going to put all her persuasion in and just be like, please, do tell us a lovely story.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We have an anti-magic field on us, y'all. If you
Medora.
subject us to
Around-
this story,
Is
We're
that just
fucked.
around himself? I just need to get out of this 10-foot radius square, huh?
It is around himself.
no.
I'll just
Medora, do me a favor.
Mhm.
Make a charisma saving throw. This should actually be
Oh
pretty
my
good
god. Stop
is this,
it, y'all.
can I just say, is the DC high and should I be rolling with advantage?
for you. Why would you roll with advantage?
Uh,
Oh. It is not high enough.
So that's a 28.
Oh my god.
For
Why
a moment,
can't I roll like that?
his eye, there's a rumble of thunder, and you can see lightning crackling in his
Holy
eyes.
shit.
Thor?
Reality is rent open, and he attempts to cast you into the abyss. You muster your will, and for a long moment fight against like the vacuum trying to pull you
Yo,
from this
stop
thing.
taunting this guy. He's just gonna kill you.
He finally relents and lets the rent reality close. That's better. Sometimes one need air out
Just to open
their
this back window.
quarters.
She's just gonna go. That was amazing. How do I learn how to do that?
Junko, unable to move her eyes, shut up.
In
Medora.
your head, Medora, you're gonna hear a shut up that echoes Junko's unknowingly.
She's just seen the abyss.
Like, this guy is going to kill us all.
He was laughing in my head before the fight.
Telepathically to Nova,
Salty.
he will say, I could. I could.
Then
I could
It-
peel the invisible spirit away from your soul like a scab and crush him between my fingers if
do
I
it.
wanted.
Why are you waiting? What are you
Out
doing?
loud, I've a purpose for all of you. You've destroyed my forces, set the building of my army back, and you must be punished. But there are those among you with potential to serve as officers in my army.
So you can drain the life from our body like you did Valdriel?
Not
Doesn't seem like a
if
good
you
deal.
live up to your potential. But I wouldn't worry about that. You are of no use to me. But you, child of my brother, swear fealty to me. Swear on the blood of angels to oppose Arkil and his bloodline, and I will spare you and set you at the head of my army. Make your choice.
What of my friends?
What of them? The god does not weep for the lives of mortals. So fleeting, like single specks of snow that fall from the sky. They melt, but together they can become something of value.
I'm gonna awkwardly like step out of between them, like step away. Just, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm forced to look, so.
Am I 10 feet away from him? Just curious.
Yes,
You are.
but as you're like backing away, Hedrak is just going to take a step forward.
Smart man.
Dude, one of
I'm
them's got
gonna
counter spell too,
I'm
just so
gonna
you
send
know.
you right to fucking burn, you son of a.
Dude, do it.
Fuck you, Hedrick!
Do it.
That
What's
would
he
be pretty
doing? What does
fucking
he
cool.
have out?
So,
What?
yeah,
Can you
a note of
describe these
description
guys?
on Hedrak and Hector. Oh, I didn't open Hedrak's character sheet. Oops.
Guess he doesn't have
DM.
one.
No, I got one. I
No.
got one.
No.
Have no fear.
No.
Wouldn't want
I'm-
you to be robbed
I'm
of
afeared.
a proper Hedrak. Yeah, he's wearing pitch black plate armor, enchanted, but even stronger than the stuff Barkinar had on.
Oh my
Probably
god.
something like +3 plate armor. Bearing an enchanted shield that is carved into a demon's face. And every time you look at that shield, the expression is a little different. You can see that gleaming rings adorn each of his hands, and there is a dark obsidian mace that he openly holds in his offhand. He has a holy symbol of Ayuz, or rather, an unholy symbol around his neck. You can also see on his belt a warhammer. As for his appearance, give me a sec. I gotta scroll now. Didn't think you guys were gonna ask. Kind of thought you'd be more concerned about the actual friggin' god, but that's fine. I'll look
This
it
is
up.
important.
Well, I mean, I want to know what his henchmen look like too. You know.
if I'm
part
gonna
of it.
send them to burn, I want to know what their pack is.
Oh, is that right? Sorry, I'm looking for Hedrak.
I would use the scroll of sending to let Burn know, but I can't use it right now because I'm standing too close to what's his face. So.
Okay.
I can hear you
Um,
anyway.
Yep.
Go ahead, Kitty.
Okay. Mingled among his plate armor, you can see that there are bejeweled silks coming both out from under the armor and worn in some places over it, like with his tabard. You can see he has on his belt a black velvet pouch with the image of a golden scarab stitched into it. As for his face, he has a long, bushy black beard and eyes that are sort of a little widely spaced and have sort of a perpetual darkness to them that gives it almost an alien look, like he's staring through you. Whereas Hector is an older man. Looks to be about Dracon's age. He's wearing robes that look to be those of a magister or a maester from Vigormount. He's still in literal educator's robes, with like the gold trim around them. But over the robes, he's wearing a vest that bears numerous demonic runes up and down it, each rune dedicated to a different demon lord. You can see that he has bracers, which he wears over his sleeves, and he has a staff from which embers of fire kind of drop here and there, and a long, bushy gray beard. Not an unpleasant expression. He's actually he gave Junko a very sympathetic look and even kind of winced when she was forced to look. And he straight up took a full step back when Medora was almost thrown into the abyss.
Can I?
He's
see
got a
him
very
from my
expressive
position?
face, though. Let me see. Dynamic lighting. Show me. Yes, you can see him.
I can.
Uh,
Can I mind link to him? Oh fuck! Except
he can hear
what's his
you.
face could hear me. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna say, "We knew Dracon."
Instantly, you see the expression on his face, a look of surprise, wonder, and then guarded, like, oh, thinking.
And as I back up, I'm gonna bump into this guy and be like, "Oh, sorry, Hedrick or Hector, sorry." And I'm just gonna stand here.
He doesn't speak, but he's looking at you. He towers too, so he gives you a look like he knows what you were doing.
Well, okay.
Speak, girl. Make your choice. I
So-
can teach you power the likes of which you've never dared to dream.
I must say, Uncle, it is an experience to meet you. However, I must decline to choose my own fate. So if this is it, I will accept.
So be it. And you, he turns to E3. We existed as neighbors all your life, though you may never have thought of me. You bear wild magic, unpredictable, chaotic. I could help you harness those powers. Give you all that I gave your pretender patron. Will you join me?
I don't think you could teach me. I'm too stubborn.
Yes, that is my experience with your dense kind. But let it never be said I didn't offer. He's going to take a step forward,
Oh God.
putting
I-
Cora within 10 feet.
I ready my action to move here. I want to move step back. Unless he's stopping me.
You confused, foolish child.
He's not
Such
talking about me.
potential. You don't know
I'm not
what you
confused.
are, do you? Would you like to?
Are you talking about me?
Yes. Cora? Or perhaps you prefer the name Solaris? Whatever makes you feel warm.
I don't think I could trust anything you say.
It is said in the realms of my birth that every lie contains the footprints of truth, and that even within one's greatest deceits, you can discover fact that was not intended for you. Were I to lie to you, dear child, you would but have to find these tracks. But I have no need to lie to you. The truth is far more interesting. Join me, and I will show you the truth that my brother has locked away. The truth that you are not meant to know. The truth that busybodies like Elia and Malik would lock away from you forever.
How about you tell me now, then I'll make my decision.
Such is not the bargain I offer you.
I want to make a diplomacy check.
That's
I
okay.
don't know that you're offering a
persuasion.
bargain. I mean, aren't you just going to kill anyone who doesn't join you? So
Let's not be too hasty.
just not a fair.
Life isn't fair.
So your life wasn't fair, so you're going to make everybody else's lives miserable? Is that your grand plan?
My grand plan is beyond any of you. That a few lives might be twisted and lost is nothing to me. For in my grand machinations, one speck of snow, pure and white, is as nothing to the blanket I will lay upon the summit.
What would your mother and father say about that?
Oh, I don't think you would like the answer to that, little one. But I grow tired of this. Make your choice.
I will not join you.
As you wish. Then it will be to the nodes with all of you. Let your sacrifice be the final spark that begins a fire here in my brother's country. A fire that will burn away all of the West. Hedrak, I have spoken. See that it is done. And Hedrak is going to raise a gauntleted hand and give like a signal. And a pair of hill giants advances from the shadows.
Jesus.
One of them like kind of tucks in through this door, squeezing in here, and they're going to start taking your things. However, does anyone have a passive perception of
Yes.
17 or higher?
Check.
No.
I don't think any of us do.
Oh
Okay.
no, I sure
Really?
don't.
You don't?
Dracon
As a
was our
druid?
passive perception guide. I have shitty stats, okay? We've
I have
been over
passive.
this.
I have passive insight. But not
Yeah, I have a 16
perception.
passive insight. I do not have a passive perception above 13.
Sorry,
My
I
passives
just-
are 13 and below.
Yeah, Dracon was our.
Okay. Well, as they're
I-
taking you guys' gear, is there anything you want to try to hide or sleight of hand?
The orb.
Ithri has
Is-
the orb, doesn't he?
Is Ayus still in the room or is
fucking
Ayus
little-
disappearing for this?
He is
I
in
was
the
just
room while
saying
you
it
are
out
being
loud
disarmed.
so that we knew to hide the orb. The orb.
I shake. my
How
head.
do they fit in? Where am I still?
They
The orb and my
So first of all,
spellcasting totem. That's
creatures of huge size can share space with medium or smaller because you're so small on
stand under
them,
them.
that they can exactly. So they're just sort of moving and strong arming you guys. If you want to try to hide some gear, you can. Though I guess Junko, you're exempt because he's not letting you look away yet. you can still hide something, but not from what I'm about to say. Cora, E3. And Medora. I'm going to allow each of you three to make a perception check. Nova, I think you've got a little bit going on right now that's probably keeping you distracted, especially since with a gleeful little chuckle, Ayuz has zombie Valdriel start disarming you.
I got a 20.
Oh,
I got 14.
17.
Nice.
Did I hear someone say they had a 20?
Yeah, I did.
Cora, you notice something odd about one of the two hill giants who's going through collecting everything.
One.
She's stuffing the gear into a sack, but the sack seems to be holding more gear than it should. And she seems to kind of slyly be like nudging the other hill giant and like taking the gear that he's taking off of you guys and putting it into the sack.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, E3 would start voluntarily just taking off gear, but he'd probably say, "Can I keep this?" Just for sentimental value, and it's the hammer of the unfortunate.
de-hammerer?
Yeah, the D-hammer.
D-hammer.
You can check it first if you'd like.
This is special to you. And like in the door, Hector's like,
I was hoping it would become special to me.
let me see it.
Breaks it in half. High school bully.
Yeah.
Oh, you care about this?
He's going to take it. You know, there comes points when a DM actually starts to feel guilty about the shit they're doing.
No, you
And
carry
today's not
on.
that day.
Is it right now, finally?
E3, could you make a charisma saving throw?
You know what I'm really good at?
Oh, E3, come on.
I rolled a 15 for 14.
He disenchants the hammer so that it is no longer magic. Oops. Let him keep the hammer.
Oops.
And they're going to let you keep that.
Okay.
That is
I'm
so
a fucking
mean.
asshole.
That's so mean. Oh.
That's worse than breaking it in half.
Disenchanted his birthday gift.
I am, I will...
He
put
giveth
it-
and he taketh away.
I will...
Damn, TM's not holding back today.
I will
I
update
wish
my
I could.
equipment. No, it's so good. I will update my equipment and put that
I
hammer...
was so proud of that
back.
item, and I'm so sad.
I didn't even get to use... Never mind, it's fine.
Am I able to hide stuff from Valdriel while he's
Sleight of hand,
disarming me?
yes. You can try.
Who's disarming me? I
One of
wanna
the
hide
giants,
stuff. Oh, okay. Easy.
probably the female.
Can I try to talk to Valdriel in his head to distract
Yeah.
him while I sleight of
Mhm.
hand?
Yeah. It's not going to give you advantage, though, because he doesn't
God damn it.
actually have an intelligence score.
Oh, 19? 19?
19.
That's not bad. That's good for me.
All right. You can pick one item that you are trying to hide.
Okay, yeah. You know which
Is
one.
it what I do? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is Ayus paying attention at all during this? Is he kind of checked out now?
I wouldn't say checked out, but he does
No.
seem like now he's in the fun portion of today's programming. Like he's just
So-
enjoying himself, savoring his cruelty.
So, Medora, if he's not going to just shut her up immediately, she would be putting all her persuasion and deception into being like, oh, you need to check here. Oh, you've searched there. Oh, and she would like to,
Oh no! I hope they don't find the dagger that I hid. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
like, oh, can I keep this dagger? This is really sentimental. And it's just like the rubber
being
for
like-
me.
That stings.
like,
Like,
she's sorry.
Italy's like-
But she's like, I mean, they've taken the rubber longsword as well, I'm assuming. So, you know. But yeah, like, she's kind of using her deception to, like, oh, you haven't checked here, and, like, hand over something, and, like, very honestly handing everything over.
Sure, make a deception check. I'll play this out. I'm gonna even give Ayu's
That's
disadvantage because right now he's just having fun, you know?
21.
Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah.
21.
Same.
I
So
got 21.
one chat's blessing, and you could slyly get away with something if you want.
Is that still with a rum? God damn it.
Oh wait.
You're trying to keep
Oh,
the
if
rum.
he had rolled above a 25, it would have been the rum. But
Okay.
he rolled a 21. So
We don't have many chat's blessings left.
You
so
just
use
got
them
another one.
wisely.
another 2. I think chat wants you to use a chat's blessing. I'm getting this subtle.
Are
hint.
Are they just taking weapons, or are they literally taking everything? Because
They're taking you guys' gear. They're leaving you your
Every-
armor, but they're taking like your packs, your bags, your weapons,
Spell casting things,
spell components, spell books, which fortunately you don't have.
instruments,
Mm-hmm.
scrolls.
But they're
potions,
letting all the
probably.
while they are letting E3 just sort of feebly hold on to his little unenchanted hammer.
Oh, that's so sad.
So. I want to try and.
Does that mean you're going to spend the chat's blessing? It's only one.
I want to keep the rum because it's so good.
Okay,
When it's
all right.
good.
Spend that chat's blessing.
Yeah, it's it.
Sorry, guys.
You're able to hang on to a bottle of rum because
Yeah.
now that you've said that, if you failed, he would have noticed you were trying to hide the rum.
Yeah, the rum's staying. And she'd also like to just try and be like, oh, this is just some chalk. I'll keep that for drawing where we're going. Just see if they'll like, because chalk has literally no.
Make a persuasion check. You've seen how merciful Ayuz is and reasonable to request.
I mean, is this Ayus or the trolls?
Oh, this
Ayuz.
giants. This would be
The
Ayuz.
giants. Oh, okay. I was trying to persuade
Well-
the trolls searching me rather than out loud to him.
The hill giants
Standing
kind
right
of look
there,
at him
bro.
like,
That's why I was trying to see if he was paying
"Let her
attention.
keep
Like,
her chalk.
cool.
It would amuse me. If it gives her hope, keeps that
Oh,
hope
it's
alive
not
in
for
the
hope.
cold. Let's
I
you
just
think.
thought I'd draw the artistic pain
to
we're
the
going through for you.
chance. Then
Um,
let the crushing of your hope be all the sweeter.
I would like to try.
Oh
and keep
shit!
my holy
Somebody
symbol.
gets inspiration. Well, I guess the active character is Medora. So Medora, you gain inspiration.
Mark it on your sheet.
Yep.
is that gonna let me keep an item?
If you spend it immediately, I will let you keep one additional item. Or if you want to give it to another player or something like that. But unfortunately, there are no retcons. I can't bring back a dead item.
I was going to say dead person, then I was like, been past that one.
Can we keep Badriel? Is that an item?
Yeah. Can I take him with me?
She's gonna take the glowing
You have
stuff,
to be dead first.
which is
I'd
so.
like to put. Oh no, you keep going. You keep going.
I'm gonna take the glowing stuff, which is definitely not subtle, and I've no idea how I've managed this. But that glowing stuff is like tucked under an arm, so the glowing bit's no longer showing.
Okay, in an act of the deepest sleight of hand, like you know how magicians can like hide a coin behind their hand and like you never know.
It's at the same
applied the
moment that she
same
tips
thing.
all of the gold treasure. So she's got the golden mace, 5 crowns, one of which is attached to a
Oh,
veil,
they're taking
all of the
your
coins.
gold!
And she's basically going to, like, wait a minute and just tip it all out for the giant, be like, hey, you need all of this, and stash the stuff, like, under her arm, covered. Like, I've no idea how she does this, but,
Okay.
like, blinded by all the treasure that I've just essentially shaken on the floor helpfully. Yeah, that's my distracting move to get the staff to stay with me.
Okay, and it works. And it works. They are going to take the handcuffs, unless
I was
Cora,
gonna
you're
say-
able to.
Yes,
I
am
have
going to.
one. Can I have
do
in
have
my
one.
sleight of hand? Could I have put it on Valdriel's wrist? I know there's
I
an
would
anti-magic
say-
field, so it's not going to work right now. But
But
it
it
will
would
work as soon as he leaves.
I will
And can I take
say-
like a feather from my totem and kind of attach that so Burn knows who?
Make another sleight of hand.
Did I make one as well?
It's all right. It's not very perceptive.
Yes,
It's only a
if
god.
you want to try to hide.
He's only
You're
a
not going to be
god.
able to keep the manacles, but you could keep the base for the manacles, I would say, Cora.
Ooh.
Huh?
The thing that
Fuck.
lets you call them back to it.
Try that.
Yeah, I rolled a 5. That sucks. I can't do anything for Valdriel today, and I'm gonna rage quit.
I use
Everything I have
actually
tried is going horribly wrong.
If you rage quit, please just run at Ayus.
Yeah, I will.
Punch him in
He's
the knee.
going to use a legendary action to teleport next to the two of you. And what is this?
It's just a... Because it has the feather on it. It's just a bracelet from my childhood.
Make a deception check. I'll allow it.
Oh, why do I have such shitty
You know how I feel about things you like.
There's my roll of Oh, you've got a chance.
No, I don't. I rolled a 2.
Oh, that is.
I'm telling
fucking
you, I
tragic.
can't roll anything to save this man.
Perhaps I can help with that. And he
Yeah.
is going to raise a hand, and a massive demonic greatsword materializes in it. And with a single stroke, he's going to bring it down.
That's a lot of dice.
Is he gonna chop off your other arm?
I think
Cleaving Valdriel in two.
I
And
scream.
savoring every look on your face.
I scream and drop to my knees.
I've missed this. And I would say at this
So
point,
over here, I
Yep.
didn't get to do anything. Is Hector right here?
Hector is still hanging back in the door, and he's such an expressive man. Like,
So I'm gonna.
he kind of has
I
the
would like
Saraha
to,
face thing going.
Be like, my friend Dracon, he's kind of in a dire state right now. He could really use an old friend to help him out. Does he express anything?
Make a persuasion check. I know you were just waiting for it. Also, don't think I've forgotten you, Junko. He is finally going to release your eyes, by the way, when he teleported over to Nova.
Oh, 16.
Oh, you mean when he cut my friend in half?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the moment.
Okay. He looks kind of sad and helpless at you, Cora. Like,
Will you please just send him a message?
Dracon.
It would mean the world to him. I'm gonna give him a pair of the handcuffs. Use these.
kind of frowns. What are these? Well, I never could resist the optimism.
It's
of
just
the-
Dracon, y'all.
Wait, Dracon?
I'd say Dracon light, but it's Dracon heavy.
Yeah.
You just put
He
them
kinda
on the
wipes a little tear.
bracelets and then you speak.
Of course, of course.
Do I?
At about
can I
this
ma-
point,
Can I make an insight check?
no. Junko,
You son of a bitch! Put him on.
is there anything you want to do, or are you gonna relinquish all of your gear?
I will just. I would like to try and keep my holy symbol.
That's going to be especially difficult because Ayu's knows you have it. Make a sleight of hand check. In the spirit of fair play, I'm going to roll perception so you can all see it.
What
might
happened
be
to the
better just
handcuff?
to-
Is it not on my person anymore?
No, it's holding the two halves of Valdriel together by the hand.
Okay. I just put it on one wrist, but yeah, sure.
Oh,
yeah, that's good.
okay, sure. Then that's fine. Then it's just hanging.
Okay. Oh, great. Yeah, so it's gonna transport his dead body. That's good.
Doesn't work
It
on dead
won't.
bodies. We know.
Oh, it won't!
What'd you get?
Wait.
Say it out loud.
Blessing.
only way for me to.
Use a
keep
chat's
it
blessing.
Was a
Use a
natural
chat's
20.
blessing.
I would use a chat's blessing here.
Because
Yeah.
he rolled a 23.
What, you like this thing?
My natural 20? Yes.
Yeah, I was
will
gonna
use
say if
one.
he catches you, you don't want him to catch you clearly caring about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just
I will use the
demonstrated that.
chat's blessing to keep my holy
He looks
symbol.
at his hand.
To keep my artifact.
You are able to keep that artifact.
As I'm like, and for flavor, I'll be like picking out my darts and taking my necklace off with one of my many belts to hold a sword, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And as I do that, I will tuck it away as I pull another weapon out.
Okay. All right. It's funny when you're removing it, like a little bit of your skin sort of sticks to it just from where it burned onto it, like.
Mhm.
But
Oh, I did roll to keep the base of that thing.
oh,
It's a troll, right? Or hill giant that I'm.
it's the female hill
It's-
giant. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me just check something here. What was your total?
11.
11. Oh. As she's removing your gear, she sort of freezes. And then sort of just pats your arm twice, very subtly with just like one finger, and lets you keep it.
Okay. Who the fuck is this hill giant?
You don't know who it is? You haven't figured it
No.
out yet?
I'm sure you'll
Oh,
have plenty of
wait.
time to
Yeah, I
discuss that
do.
later.
Nova hasn't noticed anything, but I know.
Yoshi cool, yo.
I don't.
I figured it out.
At this point, as Ayuz is still laughing at screaming Nova, he is going to say, I grow bored with this. Take them to the air node. I'm required elsewhere.
I want to try to cast a spell at him because he killed my friend.
What are you
It's
going to
not gonna
cast?
work.
Double killed your friend.
I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
9th level
Aren't you the
counterspell.
one? Who...
Well,
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
He's going to 9th level counterspell.
Okay. He just split my friend in two. I think I'm allowed to try to cast one spell, y'all.
Yeah, no. It's
Oh, yeah.
fair.
No, nice try, nice
Um,
try.
I'm not stopping you.
I didn't think it was gonna work.
You start to cast this, and like he doesn't move to defend himself. He literally waits until the vines, the growth is starting before he, and it just melts off of him like blood dripping down his form, back onto the floor. Oh, how I love mortals. He's gonna cast a 5th level spell, Raise Dead, on Valdriel. And as Valdriel comes back to life, Nova. And he's going to plunge the greatsword through Valdriel's chest.
Oh my god.
Sympathy from this end.
Very poorly timed.
I use played by Denver.
Wow.
And cackling.
Nailed it.
We've been
Nailed it.
in
Well
studio
done.
on this.
Cackling. Ayuz is going to teleport away.
I mean,
I start fighting right now.
we had the laugh.
The
He's going to take Valdriel's remains with him, though.
the handcuffs are on him, so
It's okay. I
Mhm.
can call him back. No worries.
if he gets raised up again.
If Ayuz gets sassy about it, it could turn on him. Yep, it's true. Bowed and thoroughly defanged, your group is led west. I'm going to let you move your own tokens. I'm just going to describe it if you don't mind, because I don't want to slow things up by making
you
you.
just move us all as a group.
Okay, yeah, group up real quick for me. If you can all group up, I can do that. Those 4 bugbears hanging out, by the way, they would have been moving in here too. Like, they were working with the giants. Like, it was kind of a team effort to airport
No
security, you guys.
escape. Nice.
Yeah, I presume I can see a lot of green circles that are in the distance. as
Yeah,
well,
there's
so
a lot of auras.
I presume there's
out
no
there.
chance of finding our way out of it.
Probably not.
I
I
think
mean-
Nova wouldn't even be like, she'd have to be dragged. She's not. She's screaming and just not even walking.
If
There we go,
we
that
would
should-
pick
If they
Nova
want to move her,
Actually.
they're picking her up and
Yeah.
moving her. That's what I'm saying.
up, Ithri would carry
Not you
Nova.
guys, them.
They
No,
they will.
Ithri would prefer to carry you rather than let them.
I was gonna say one of the hill giants is pretty ready. If E3's quick, I will say you can get her first, but
Yeah.
the hill giant's gonna look a little disappointed, and you're led back out here.
Holy
Holy-
Am I able to be by Cora?
You go.
Oh yeah, he had a good little trap set for you.
We didn't see this part on the tour. I'm very disappointed.
Mirage.
Mirage Arcana, man. Yeah. He takes you down these steps, and I gotta find descriptions because I'm sure you guys must wonder what you're seeing, huh? If you want to keep moving north, you can. A grand 20-foot wide promenade leads to a massive place of worship. The east and west walls are covered here with macabre murals of humanoids and demons terrorizing innocent folk. And in the distance of these murals, you can always see that giant red-horned god.
A slight
you-
thing before
Mhm.
we get there. Cora, do you just pray? You say his name and pray? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Because in this situation, I think I'd pray with you.
As you're
Nods.
brought with that horrifying statement.
It
You're
was like
brought.
before the.
Oh yeah. That's why you guys
Yeah.
are like walking through this horrid, grotesque muraled corridor.
Yeah.
It opens up into a massive chamber with a vaulted ceiling, and it appears to be a grand center of worship. The ceiling, a full 60 feet overhead, appears like a quiet outdoor night sky with stars gleaming in their constellations. But the walls are lined in smooth black marble or onyx mixed in, of such fine craftsmanship that the joints can't be detected, not even by E3. Around the sides of the room, 8 corridors lead off to the unknown. High on the walls between each of these corridors are small buttresses, a dozen in all, perched upon each buttress. Sitting nearly 50 feet above you are the statues of gargoyles, scowling down upon all of the room's occupants. All around you, like a leering laughing audience. 30 feet north of the entrance, you see a series of broad steps which lead 5 feet upward to a stone altar. And across the altar, draped over it, is a sheet of red silk with the 8-pointed fire symbol embroidered upon it in golden thread. Flanking the altar are 2 large stone pillars adorned with gold leaf, which reach to the ceiling far overhead. Behind the altar is a glistening purple curtain, 20 feet wide, 10 feet tall, but unmarked by any design. And in the niches just north of the altar, you can see monumental statues, each towering 20 feet tall. To the left, a humanoid garbed in robes with a horned and grinning skull head. To the right is a monstrosity with a fat, bulbous body, 4 elephantine legs, a long, thin neck, and a tiny humanoid head. And coming here, just the very air leaves you feeling nauseous and sick. This is a place of foulest evil. Hedrak marches you this way, to the east, taking you down that corridor, and I'm going to let you guys follow that corridor to the end so I can describe what you're seeing. But it's a 20-foot high. Oh, guys. No, what are you doing? Stay out of the wall.
I didn't
You
move.
put me there.
I put you out of it. It's a 20-foot high corridor. The walls are smooth, made of onyx, but the area's hue lightens the further down the hallway you are led, until at last it opens into a circular chamber, maybe 30 feet in diameter. The walls inside are elaborately painted and resemble the view of a storm from a peaceful spot at its center, the eye of a hurricane. A large, elaborate magic circle, 15 feet across, is inscribed in the center of the floor, with another, simpler circle within it. And you can see a 2-headed Etten standing near the main circle. And it both heads are grinning, one of them sort of guffawing a little bit as you approach. He'll move aside. And I'm not moving my tokens, but both of the hill giants, as well as the bugbears, Hedrak, Hector, and we'll say 6 ogres are accompanying your group. One of the hill giants sort of gives the first of you a push, Junko, toward the circle at the center. And Hedrak finally speaks. Go, stand in the circle, or you will lie on it, bleeding out.
You know, you don't have to do this, Hedrak. I'll just inch towards it.
I don't, do I?
No,
I want to.
no. You know,
Beg.
In his head, he'll hear, then do it.
As all of you are pushed onto the circle, something happens.
Hedrak explodes.
You begin to feel a tingling sensation, kind of running up and down your bodies. The hill giant with the sack sort of turns so that the sack kind of bumps into Nova and kind of shifts so it bumps you again, kind of annoyingly. The room's features begin to shimmer and blur. You feel a sense of dizziness sweeping over you.
Hedrak,
I
the one
grab out for the sack.
is
Funny enough, it's
Edric,
not
the one
tied to her
casting?
belt, and you suddenly have a hold of it. No one's casting anything. It seems like it's just happening. But I do need everyone to make wisdom saving throws. If you
Oh,
are
finally something
resisting.
I'm good at.
If you're resisting.
I will resist. But
Sure,
I
why
also want to
not?
make point of. I hope power was worth the fear you live in.
What's the DC?
Oh.
No.
Not very high.
Oh.
This is a DC 10.
Bruh, I rolled a 3 and a 2. I have advantage on wisdom saving throws. What the f?
That's tragic.
Oh, well, you got
Still a 10. Still a 10.
It's we
I
got
would like
13.
to make it known that my dice said 3 and 19, and the screen shows the 3.
Ugh,
days.
rough.
Okay. Anyone who fails a wisdom save, you feel a rush of vertigo and you are nauseated. Like you are struggling, doing all of your willpower is focused on not throwing up as the walls of the room begin to transform. You see, it's like reality is shifting, wavering. You see a windswept barren plain, then you see walls, and then you can see a distant cliff and hear the howling of wind, and then you hear the howling of someone screaming. Is it you screaming? And then vertigo sweeps over all of you, not so bad that you'd be sickened though, and you're gone.
Great. Good.
This is painful.
I'm debating if I want to end the game. This seems like where I should probably end the game session. But we've got time. Like, we don't have to end by any metric.
I'm still good.
I'm still good.
How are you
Like-
feeling, Ashlo?
I could carry on. As long as you don't make me start lifting weights, I'm fine.
Just
Look at
end the
me
game with
shaking,
the-
y'all. He
How-
healed my friend twice.
How are you doing?
3
you-
times.
Are you good to carry on?
Depends on how
You.
long, I guess.
Me?
Sarah, yeah, the one that's been traumatized.
I'm this close to a mental breakdown, but let's go.
You've got the bag of holding, by the way.
I have it.
So you can add a bag of holding to your inventory, and you guys have all of your gear. And E3 has his dehammerer, but
I have a bag of holding. I've been wanting this forever.
So,
Manage inventory.
Your rock collection's gonna grow massive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
so where do we what?
Yeah,
all right,
where
we'll keep
are
going
we?
a little longer, I guess.
Oh god.
Just end the game with a random cutscene. You can do it. If you need a cliffhanger.
Over in the corner, Devour and Loki are just
Are
sipping.
you
tea,
kidding?
like-
Yeah, just like-
That would be like the ultimate cliffhanger.
Nah, let's keep playing.
All right, sure. So full disclosure, I don't have dynamic lighting on the map we're going to, and it is not a 5-to-5 ratio. One square is 50 feet.
Oh,
Wow.
holy
I have
shit.
one that is sized where one square is 5 feet, but it is unrealistically large.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Jeez.
That's okay.
We're gonna just grin and bear it.
I'm not gonna grin about anything for a while.
Yeah, there's probably a lot that's wrong here. Oh, I do have dynamic lighting. It's just I don't have walls drawn. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine by me for now. All right. Wow. I never thought I'd ever actually get to open these notes for the nodes. Welcome to the nodes.
When we land, I just drop the, I drop the bag so everyone can. Get their
I would
stuff or
imagine
whatever.
you're probably yakking also all over the
She's
place.
puking, she's crying, she's screaming still a little bit, but her voice is gone.
You find yourselves upon a high plateau, perched atop a central spire. Dense clouds of mist surround the peak you find yourselves upon, pushed about by winds of varying strength. Soft illumination seems to come from the ceiling of the cavern. casting a soft twilight glow throughout the area. You can make out a rock floor far, far below, though occasional gaps in the swirling misty air, through occasional gaps in the swirling misty air. A steep slope spirals downward toward the floor from your current location. In the distance, in many directions, you can make out numerous cave entrances in the dim light, which I will add in just 1 second. But for the moment, if you guys want to talk or anything like that while I get things a little more set.
So, as soon as we're there, Ithri says, well, it's not much, and it cost me as magic, but I've got a weapon.
And the bag just like drops at your feet.
Oh.
How did that...
Clip that to my belt.
What? Nova? What? How? Remember, I wasn't locked in eye gaze, so,
It was Kella. Kella helped us.
I saw her filling the bag.
I will reacquire
What are we
my
supposed
thing.
to do now?
Well,
Or we find a way out.
no.
And then what? How are we supposed to fight
Gems.
that?
Weren't
The
we?
gems are in here.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to be here anyway?
Obviously, we can do two things, right?
I'm sorry about your friend, Nova, but I guess
Didn't say anything.
there's a chance that he's just gonna bring him back to torment him as...
Ashley, you may have to refresh Observer. Sorry.
It looks alright, but I'll do a refresh.
It should be brighter.
There's nothing.
Can you ping where we
Around.
are? Can you drag us? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's correct. You might actually, everyone might have to refresh.
Mine's light enough.
That's good.
Okay.
So, other than my hammer, did we lose anything? Ithri's like, this is a bag of holding, right? So I don't think Ithri would understand. You just open it up and there's what? What do you see inside
I tipped it. I flipped it inside out
Oh, okay.
so that everything
literally
just
everything.
dumped out. So you can
Oh.
pick all your stuff up.
In the nicest possible way, Medora is stuffing all her treasure back in her pockets.
If you want to keep anything in it, let me, Saraha, know. Nova will get to it at a time where she is not this close to losing her shit.
Could I keep in it the rubberized dagger and the rubberized rapier?
Let's make a list.
Just
and
send it. Put
yeah.
it in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I'll do it later.
Outside game.
Rubber weapons, not on my
Equipment
person.
is distributed. So, is there any entities around us? Because as far as Ithri knows, these are nodes that are full of the earth elementals that we fought and things like that. So is there anything we can see?
So it looks like the ground is about 200 feet below you,
Nice.
while the ceiling is about 50 feet above where that dim lighting is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any creatures in the immediate vicinity.
Is it just pitch blackness outside of...
Well, no, it's dim lighting.
It is, okay.
You can-
so we can
so
see...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you can make out distant walls with caves in them. Remember, one
Okay.
square here is 50 feet.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't supposed to be invisible to us or,
No. I will note, however, it's also very unpleasant here. The wind whipping against you is... there's debris in the wind. It's painful.
I will be if I noticed that, I think I'd notice that.
Certainly, yeah.
I'll cast warding wind around us. Or around myself.
That will protect you from environmental damage while it persists.
Nice.
Yeah, so for...
However, that is a spell you're trying to cast.
Oh, fuck. What does that mean?
Actually, nothing. It's harder to concentrate on your magic here, but you are able to cast it all the same.
Okay. It's only going to last for 10 minutes, but
I mean,
it's just like a strong wind blowing around us in like a 10-foot
it's probably
radius
going to
overall.
take us 10 minutes to get to the nearest cave entrance, right?
At least.
Anyone got...
Because you're going to have to make it down that mountain first.
Can we get down the mountain? How?
I mean, you can see it's a spiraling path that makes its way downward.
So we can walk.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm confused. Let's get walking, but I'm confused because isn't this supposed to be an elemental plane? Oh, is this?
It's not a full plane. It's just a
Yeah, but isn't it like
fraction of it? Just a node. Just a... It's not
I
the
guess
full plane.
we should be lucky then about that.
Feel very lucky.
We are breathing. We
yeah,
are lucky.
I feel very lucky.
Yo, you guys see that creepy face over here?
Nope.
No, there's a wall in the way.
I do.
Oh, you guys can't see that? Should I not see that?
I don't know what you can see.
I
Is
don't
it
know
that?
what you're talking
This
about.
creepy face right
you're
here.
thinking about the shape of the
Oh.
map. Yeah.
The shape of the map is making a face. I see what
yeah.
you're saying.
Oh.
I've specifically trying to not look at.
I haven't
Yeah,
zoomed
I'm
out. I
pretty
can't-
I'm
zoomed in.
slowly
so-
working on the dynamic lighting. I'm sorry.
It's,
No, no,
the
it's all good.
boogeyman.
You should be sorry.
How? Should we start spiraling our way down?
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
So with one
Physically
square
this time.
being 50 feet, it's going to take you a while. Do you want to do you quietly traverse, or what do you think?
So this oh, okay, never mind.
Wait,
I
what was
thought
the name
we
of that
kinda-
spell you cast, Nova, by the way?
Warding
Warding
wind. It's a 20-mile-an-hour wind that blows around you in a 10-foot radius. It moves with me. It deafens you. And
Oh,
other
no, it
creatures
most
in its
certainly does
area.
not. When you
It
cast that
doesn't
spell
move
here,
with me?
it is it moves with you. It is a 50-foot radius.
Because it's air element
And it seems
based.
extremely powerful, strong enough that it might deflect ranged attacks.
Does it last longer than 10 minutes now?
It does not, no.
Damn it. Well, this is the only time I can cast it.
But
I'm
you get the
pretty
impression
much
air
there.
elemental magic here is going to be altered in some way. And presumably
Okay.
other elements might as well.
If you're spent, have this, and Ithri will do a let me roll it.
As you're doing that, she's just gonna like mumble like,
Bolstering
"Don't-
magic.
It's not. I can't do anything useful to save it anyway. So don't." Oh, God.
You're still getting, but I rolled it a level 1 spell slot back. There you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
I mean, I've only got one good fight left in me. Do we need to? Can we even find a place to rest safely? Hold up. Should we look in these caves to see if there's like shelter? Or
I mean, once we're at the bottom of the mountain, we're going to be here.
yep. I mean, it's not like we got a map of this place. We just got to go explore, right?
Yeah.
Nearest cave.
Nearest.
Make decisions. I'm incapable right now.
I mean, there was a small cave
Okay.
entrance this
So
side,
like one of these.
or the nearest ones are bigger.
I don't care what action we take. I just want to
that
make
how you
sure
get
that
in?
we
Over
keep
here?
taking them.
We
This
can
looks
go
like
up
it
this
goes
ramp.
up. Yeah.
If you've got a plan.
Like,
So-
does this go like that into it?
I can't see what this and that is.
Um,
Oh, yes. Yes, and that does go upward.
Okay.
I think we're aiming for that then.
Most of the caves around here are high up in the cliffs, but also at very like alternating elevations.
Are
Like
there
the
any
cliffs around here are
bones here?
pockmarked.
Is
It is hard to tell from a distance. I mean, keep in mind this place is massive, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of debris and dust and clouds and mist. Visibility is pretty poor, to be honest. You can only just make out the shadows of those caves and cliffs. Like,
I meant around us.
oh,
Like-
directly around you.
Yeah. Because they said
make a
people were
perception check.
sacrificed to them. So. Perception. That is a 6.
You don't see any.
So, Ithri would like to look around at each of the caves that he can see and see if there is obvious airflow in and out of the caves. Like, are they wind tunnels, basically?
I will allow nature or survival or perception for that.
Let's do a survival. I haven't done one of those in a while. I rolled a 9 for 13.
13. Doesn't look like it.
Okay, so just aiming for that nearest cave then.
As we, I'm assuming we're sort of gone down the mountain. As we get to here to go up, are we going for this ramp to go to this nearest cave?
Well, hang on. You're not quite getting there just yet. We got some stuff.
It is where
just-
we're aiming.
We're just planning. How far do we
But
get before you need to interrupt us?
I would say so. It's been about 10 minutes by the time you reach the bottom of the spiraling mountain.
Cool, the warding wind is down.
Would you like us to move to there?
And as soon as the wind is down, the unpleasant, yes, please. The wind of the area begins to hit you, and it's just blowing like tiny little bits of dust and scree into you. Like it slashes at your face, your body. It hurts.
Are there any gullies that would like lead so that we can like duck a little bit down out of the wind?
Doesn't look like it. It looks like every gully here is itself a wind tunnel that just makes it worse.
Yeah,
Okay, not getting one of them then.
that's what
Um,
Ithri's worried
like-
about with these caves.
The only good safe place it seems like is in those caves, but honestly, the way this area works, there's something wrong with the air. Those of you with proficiency in nature would sense it immediately,
Yeah.
but the air here just it's similar to how air works where you're from, but there's something wrong with it, and it might not be easy to put your finger on it, but it's like the air is everywhere, blowing in ways it couldn't or shouldn't, in places it couldn't or shouldn't. Like it's uncontainable, like it has its own set of rules, and they're similar to the material plane, but here air is in charge, if that makes sense.
Medora would like to pour a tiny bit of water on her bandana thing and just tie it over her nose and mouth, just to make breathing a little bit easier with all the projectiles flying around.
Sure.
You're waterboarding
and-
yourself.
Visibility is going to go down as well as a result of the winds from Nova no longer protecting you.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm just looking through all my equipment to see if there's anything useful.
Can air be charmed?
No.
Yeah, I gave you everyone bandanas.
I can
before.
detect
Oh.
magic, though. Don't worry, y'all.
Ithri wraps
I
a
could-
scarf around his head.
I can punch the air.
Suddenly, you feel the ground tremble, vibrate, 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 like some massive thing. And you can just make out a head bearing a helmet with a ponytail or a horsehair tail coming out of the helmet over the mountain on the far side of it, just lumbering past.
Well,
Over the mountain?
Yotna.
Not the summit of the mountain, but like the side of it. Like,
I mean, but it's still like a couple 100 feet tall. Is that what you're
okay,
saying?
no, not a couple 100 feet. No,
Okay.
it would be like maybe 50 feet tall,
Dear
Oh,
God.
that's
which
fine,
is
then.
still fucking
That's
huge.
massive still.
And
Oh my
it
God,
just
what
looked like
is
the head of a
here?
giant.
Mhm.
Just as
Don't
standard.
even worry, guys. I speak primordial, so we're fine.
It would not be so. Funny thing, it would not be a giant you've seen before, Ithri,
Yeah,
as
that's,
it was neither frost nor fire giant, nor stone giant.
Yeah, Ithri just labeled it as a Yotna. We need to hide.
let's keep
Okay.
going where we were going. Over here.
Would they fit in the caves?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They probably,
50-foot squares. Everything here is freaking massive.
They probably
Uh,
made the caves.
So you guys are rushing for that ledge over there.
Yeah.
How
Not so much anymore.
Let's.
Or do
should
we
we?
wanna?
I was gonna say, should we go quietly?
I think we should go
Yes.
quietly.
So the spiraling plateau terminates at the bottom.
Mhm.
Eddies of wind whisper through this area as you begin to cross the plains, stirring tiny little ice crystals into small glittering dervishes that roar across the plain. The plain itself appears to be solid rock, littered by large chunks of stone and bits of ice. Here and there are bits of refuse. A small bone now you find here. A bit of fluttering cloth there. And to the east, where you're headed, you see a long meandering ledge sloping ever upward. To the northeast, though, you can see a tall funnel of whirling air forming, and for a brief moment you can spy the semblance of facial features within the cyclone. 2 deep eyes and a gaping mouth. Are you attempting to be discreet? Do you
Yes.
think? Then
Yes.
make
Yeah,
stealth
which-
checks.
Hood
My
up.
hood is up.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God. That's good. It's
There-
gonna make
That
up
counts
for
as 2
mine.
successes. Yep.
It's gonna make up for me.
So I rolled with
Natural one.
I rolled with advantage. And
I rolled a
got,
sleight of hand check, but it's the same.
I got a natural 1 and a
Oh,
natural 20.
no. Oh, thank God for advantage, huh?
25.
Thank God for advantage, and thank God for those of you that rolled natural 20s.
That's mad.
'cause
That is mad.
What just
Okay.
happened? We had
So what are our totals? We've got 2
Oh.
natural 20s,
Yeah.
a
a
natural,
natural
1.
one.
25.
That's a success.
21.
22.
Success.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine was a natural 20 for 25.
Enough successes that even with that natural 1, you're okay.
I think it makes sense that I rolled a natural one narratively, so that worked out.
You guys quickly like rush behind cover among some of the jagged, wind flattened gullies that dot this plain. You can still hear the roaring wind of that cyclone, but it appears to be moving west instead of south, away from you. And before long, the roar of tornado force winds shifts to just the general dull, maddening roar of constant wind that seems to permeate this place.
Great.
So, how do you think we will get free with gems?
Yeah, are they
Wait,
just here somewhere? How does?
Are you making your way up onto the ledge,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. yeah.
by the way?
Uh,
I thought so.
I
I just
think-
want to make sure.
I think the orb and the gems can get us out of here, but I'm not sure until I see them. The
It'd be
gems, I mean.
really great if I knew what number the floor was.
I mean,
Ew.
one thing at a time. I think survival and finding a gem are the first two problems.
Then getting out of here.
Once we've done that much, then I
Living
guess-
long enough to find the gem is the first thing.
Agreed.
11.
I need to rest though.
Were the cuffs of teleporting people to prison, were they in the pack?
Yeah. I have
Everything
them.
was.
Do
So we could
they-
use that.
Do they? Well, can we?
Oh, if they work on. Does this count as a different plane of existence?
It does not count as the material plane.
But if he
right,
doesn't
it's
know
like
that,
a demi-plane
can
of
we,
sorts.
I don't want to test it and stuff.
We have
but
no way of knowing if it worked
What do you
unless
mean?
somebody goes to see.
Okay,
Unless you try it out. Yeah.
Right.
so if we happen
Yeah,
to
but
find a
how would you know?
random-
Unless somebody.
Well,
Well,
if you put it on
somebody
your own
goes-
wrist and you go.
Well, I
Yeah,
meant
but how would you know if it took you to the right place? If this is
Right.
a different, if this
if
is not,
we got to Burn could send a message, but
No, you can't. Can't send messages across different planes.
you can.
I'm certainly not going back in the
I'm
temple.
pretty sure sending is restricted to the plane that you are on. It
I
doesn't matter
believe that
where
is
they are
correct.
on that plane, but it is restricted to the plane that you are currently on. So even if this is a demi-plane or whatever it is, sending's not going to reach here.
Well, isn't this where we wanted to be? Isn't this where one of the gems are? Or all the gems?
One in each node.
I'm assuming we will have to fight whatever made that face for it.
I mean, if we're gonna fight, we need to rest. So I vote we keep moving towards a cave and find a nook to hole up
Yeah,
in.
we can make a plan
Yeah.
when we do that.
Can I get all of you to make Constitution saving throws for me?
Fuck.
I'd rather
Is
not.
this this against
21.
poison?
No.
Ah.
Nice.
Though, those of you who took care to like cover your face and to garb yourselves, I am going to give you advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Junko.
I rolled the same both times, so that's a 19.
23.
E3, you're fine. Junko, you're fine.
16.
I got a 21.
You're fine. Fine.
19 was mine.
Okay, so you're all good.
Nice.
It's painful, but you're not taking damage yet or anything like that. Like, it's just there's ice in the wind and dust, and it's not pleasant, but you are garbed against it, which seems to be taking some of the edge out of this horrid place. You follow the ledge up, higher and higher and higher. You can hear about halfway up. When you're about halfway up, you can hear from somewhere further along the horrid cry of some kind of great bird. You're not really sure what it. Well, you could do a nature check if you want to try to
What?
figure out what it was.
Yeah.
It sounded a little bit like an eagle or a hawk of some kind.
Oh.
No idea.
13. I rolled a 13 on nature.
I got a
13.
3.
Best you can say, Ithri, is it is no creature of the natural world that you're familiar with.
That.
Was 13 the highest?
I got a 3.
Only
it's a
two
bird.
people rolled,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Hey,
Well-
I
Hold on.
actually
Sorry,
have
I'm not
proficiency.
proficient. I'm not proficient in
7.
nature,
I-
regardless of
It
being a
is,
druid or
So
not.
I was like,
You would think
yeah,
that
I
would be a
gotta do
thing.
that.
Okay.
Um,
But whatever it was, it sounded big, but not like catastrophically big, like horse big.
that's still
I
a
mean-
big bird.
Yeah, that's
Still a big
fucking
bird.
huge for a bird.
Wow.
Did it come from up? Did it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Further
okay.
along this ledge, it sounds like.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
like you guys to know that if I get hit, I will die.
Don't get hit.
You have healing potions, and Cora's got a.
I like you better.
The
when
funny
you're
thing is,
alive.
like, the blood on Junko's face would have crystallized from the cold wind and like frozen to her face.
The best part is you
Um,
guys don't even see it.
yeah, it's all
and,
under
like,
the mask.
Breathing
Yeah.
for you, Junko,
soaking
is
into the
painful.
mask.
It's like if you right after, you know how after you have a really bad bloody nose, like it's sort of tender to breathe through that. It's like that,
Yeah.
but tenfold.
Junko, stop for a sec. Let me heal you a little bit. I can wrap up your wounds.
I've also got a potion, and I can be more gentle than I was last time.
Well, we
can
might
you-
as well use my
Shove
healers.
it in.
You know, what? I'll put down my mask just a little bit so she can clean my bloody nose.
Yeah,
And
it's bad.
while I'm cleaning her, Cora's just gonna whisper, "I'm sorry."
Why?
Can protect you from him.
I don't need to be protected.
Yes, you do.
I was almost weak enough to join them, Cora. Please don't.
You heal 15 hit points.
Oh my god. I was at 7.
Very low. That was a lot of
Cora's
damage.
ministrations do help. She can't take away the pounding headache that you've had since you tried to resist his will. But she can treat some of the burns on your neck, probably with like aloe and whatever else is in that med kit.
Mhm.
And she can like take away the frozen ice crystals of blood on your face and like the scratches, and all in all, like you've still got a rockin' headache, but you're better than you were.
Yeah,
And
I
then up
accept.
further still.
I would have made it clear, by the way. I didn't actually say this over game, but I'd have made it clear that there might be a very large bird uphill on the rocks where we're heading.
How? Just say when we get to where you'd like us to stop next.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It'll be
keep
at
going.
the branch in the path.
We'd still be sticking together, but I just haven't been.
Yeah, I haven't been moving my toes.
Oh yeah,
That's
much
fine.
either.
That's fine.
The branch in the path. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
We need a group
Yeah, yeah,
token.
there.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we do. Once you
We
get
have
up there,
one. We have
No,
you
one.
can see. Actually, I need another set of con saves
Hello.
with advantage.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm. Because you guys are still protected, right? Everyone who's got
Yeah.
protection against the elements.
Has anyone
First
not
roll.
got protection?
Put it this way: it seems like about every 10 minutes you're going to need to make a con save.
Okay. Okay.
19.
21.
All good.
13.
Okay. I might actually have to check the DC on that.
16. For
One.
me.
Environmental damage DC.
Yeah,
Oh,
24 this
oh.
time.
No, you're. Oh,
Something like DC. Is it DC 10? Please?
Yeah, DC 5?
I misread.
Pardon?
You all take 1 point of damage.
Even those that passed.
Good thing you healed Junko. Good thing
Mhm.
we stopped to heal Junko.
So is that 1 point last time as well?
I'm giving you guys a freebie on
Nice.
the last time.
Thank you.
The save is for spellcasters. For other thing, you don't actually get a save against the environmental damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, coming to an elemental plane, even if it's a demi plane at level 6.
Don't say coming to.
Well,
we were forced to come here.
What's level 6?
We would have had to come here either way.
I know, but we could have prepared. Or
I'm saying this as Sarah over game,
I
not
know.
as Nova. At level 6, if you go to.
So, hi.
I get very
high up.
meta in character when I've seen people die. That's how she deals. This is her mental breakdown. She turns into like a Deadpool. Just fourth wall breaks all
Love
over.
Love it. So,
Just kidding.
when you reach the entrance to the cave, you can see that right away, it's actually 2 caves that have sort of formed into one. One to the northeast, the other to the southeast. What do you do?
North, south. Which way?
Can I check the floor for if there is any marks,
Wanna?
scrapes, anything on like the walls of the cave entrances?
You can
Just-
make investigation or survival.
If it's survival, I can help.
Better at investigating.
Do your investigation if you want.
20, dirty
Okay.
20.
20.
God, she rolls so well. She does not. This. You're
Doesn't
the wrong
belong with
group,
us.
Lizzie.
No,
Yeah.
or the very right group.
I mean, like, if I didn't roll well, I'd have got myself
She's
out of
the-
the group by just free falling into the abyss earlier. So
This is true.
So right out the
Fair.
gate, you can see that there are there is dense mist pouring from the southern cave. It's misty, it's hard to see, while to the north, it looks more wet, like the walls of that cave glisten with moisture. But you see
Does-
tracks to the
does
south.
the mist have any taste to it?
Yeah, a
like-
little bit like dust and dirt.
Is it
not-
particularly cold?
It is extremely cold, yes. But here's
bet
here's the fun. You do see tracks that go into the south cave, come and go. Looks like numerous creatures. Whatever they are quadruped. They are feline. And they have claws.
Yeah.
And how
That's fine.
big, like, if I lay down next to the stride, is it like my height, a length of a stride, or is the footprint my height? Like, what's
it
the
looks like
scale?
they'd be about the size of like a horse. If you want, it would be an Arcana check to try to understand what you're looking at, like what this is. But you'd have
we had-
disadvantage.
We heard a bird, and now there's like clawed. What kind of bird has cat paws?
I don't think it's a bird.
Arcana check is what that would be if you want to.
I mean, I'm like looking at
I'll
it,
try.
puzzled. I get a 10.
10.
I'm convinced there's a bird with cat paws.
Yeah, Junko thinks about it. It's just like she's picturing like a giant cat with wings.
And a beak.
Well,
It's like
I mean,
that's...
I have. I went to a museum once and I saw a picture of like this creature with a snake tail, a cat body, and bird wings.
Is that like a chimera?
God, I hope it's not that.
Actually, funny enough, with a 10, and with you saying out loud, like a big cat with wings and a beak, it occurs to you that that actually perfectly describes a creature you are familiar with.
Griffiny or chimera?
Neither.
Oh,
It's a creature known as a Hierarchosphinx, a type of sphinx that is
Yes,
more
Chico,
avian
exactly.
than lion and more malevolent and savage than it is
Right,
introspective and curious.
right. That's
Oh,
what we
so we can't
want.
even talk
Yeah.
to it.
And from these tracks, it looks like there's about 4.
one each, I'll have a rest.
Oh, we are fucking dead.
Okay, what's in the
So-
other cave though?
But that's only the south cave. You don't actually see any tracks going into the north cave.
And there's no, like, it's not smooth or anything. There's no nothing. Just
In the
wet.
north cave, it's wet and it's a lot colder. It's like the cold air coming out of the north cave hitting the warmer air of the south cave is what's creating the mist in the south cave.
Okay,
Cold,
so let's
cold
just...
like unbearable cold, or cold
No.
like okay.
Cold like you're going to want to fire in some blankets,
and
but
to cuddle up together.
yeah. But
Yeah,
like
but we
with
could
the
find
right
like a corner
precautions.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the north cave.
Into the North
Okay.
Cave.
The north.
Okay. The walls of the cave glisten with moisture. To the north, you see several inches of water cover the floor. From the stalactites far above, droplets of water drip, 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 striking whatever walks below them.
Is the water clean?
Are you moving up to examine it?
I'd like to examine where it's dripping at some point. The dripping water, not the.
Well, I
on
mean,
the
it's all
floor.
pooling at the northern.
Yeah, but not the stuff that's already on the floor that would be contaminated, but the stuff that's
Gotcha.
actually
So you
dripping.
want to try to like catch some in your hand.
If we've got all our stuff back, I've got vials.
Oh, you could do that. It'll take you a couple of minutes. And I'm going to need everyone to make a con save.
With advantage.
With a... Actually, no, I'm sorry. You don't get a con save. I just remembered.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. that's
Everyone
for-
just takes 3 points of damage.
That's 3
Like that
times worse than it
fire.
was last time.
Yeah.
And in here, since there's no wind blowing dust and whatnot, it's just cold.
So,
Unbearably cold.
So where do I have to be to? Are we moving?
Pretty much anywhere inside the cave, because the water is dripping. I mean, the whole ceiling is covered in these frozen stalactites.
Okay. I'd like to catch some in a vial and just try and determine whether it's safe as like drink and things. Just
That would be survival or nature, your choice. And everyone around you, yourself included, of course, you guys are all just sort of like teeth chattering. E3, it kind of feels like home.
Is there anything around we could use for fire? For a fire?
that's an 8 on the wall.
I mean, there's no trees.
Okay.
8. You're not
Okay.
sure. I mean, it looks clean.
I've got a javelin if
Clear,
you want to
but-
break that up.
Time
and
to burn
it
our
for a little
clothes.
bit.
Burning-
Got some traveler's
No.
clothes. I can burn that.
Can I vial like 5 vials of water and use some sealing wax to sort of just have some spare fluid with us? I
Sure.
don't know if it's drinkable, but
It'll just take time to accumulate. I would say it's 10 minutes per bottle.
Oh my
If we're
gosh.
gonna
why
do
don't we
a
wait
rest-
until our long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
better
Let's
plan.
let's head in first and see if it's safe.
Okay, so you guys are going in deeper.
Can I have a listen
I-
to see if I hear anything when we're in here?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can I just leave some vials filling up along this wall, like in subtle places, if they're like tucked behind
yeah,
other
yeah,
things?
you can do that.
Like,
Mhm.
and then I can always come back for 'em, but I've got loads. So
That's a 16 perception.
You notice 2 things. Number 1, your voices are very echoey in here. So it probably leads to you guys just subconsciously or consciously being a little quieter. And number 2, some of the stalactites look a little loose.
I would like to avoid anything that's loose and being under it.
Well, if you were in the cave, you're going to be under stalactites, I'm afraid, but
Loose ones?
any of them could be loose.
Oh,
Are
shit.
they alive, though?
Oh, no. You're confident they are just stalactites.
So, unless anyone objects, Ithri's plan is to get into this cave, head to this. Well, I mean, I can't see it now, but head to a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the
Uh,
dynamic lighting taken care of now.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, whoa, it changed, right? As I was like moving things around.
Head to a corner and just like get everyone to huddle into a safe alcove-ish, if there is one. It
Can
doesn't look
I-
too alcovey, but
Can I suggest maybe if people have got bedrolls, we could always put them over our head as we move, and then if anything drops, we've got a layer of protection.
also hard to see through a bedroll, though.
Yeah, but like if I'm just gonna hold mine so it's like a cape from the top of my head.
Also, remember, because this is 50 feet, like
Yeah.
this right
Massive.
here, that's like a 15-foot alcove over here.
Yeah, us on this
Yeah.
map, we're giant.
Yeah.
I mean,
Taking up 50
also-
feet squares.
just to like check out this cave, you probably took another 2 damage because it took another 10 minutes of like
Cool. So
very cool.
we're still taking damage. Is there a place? Can we find a place where we'd be able to huddle and get out of this, whatever's causing the environmental damage?
The cold, you would need warmth.
Yeah. Is there is there any alcoves that would be easier to heat up? I know that it's very like curved, but if
Here.
we don't know how high it is or anything, so if there's any like low ceiling caves,
Like
is what I'm
an
thinking of.
overhang.
In
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
it would
yeah.
be like 50 feet would be the
So there's,
ceiling.
there's no like overhangs, like there's no.
Little shelves or.
Doesn't
It's-
seem not in
okay.
this cave anyway.
Okay.
Not in this cave. Probably why nothing's nested here.
So
Great, cool.
we either gotta just cuddle for warmth in a corner or go and fight something for a better spot.
I don't think we should fight.
Not each other.
No,
Um,
either.
I still have oil if anybody has something to burn.
To the inventory.
Let's look. I have a javelin. I have all the robes from the different temples that I
Yeah, I
picked
have a
up.
bunch of
Those aren't
cloaks
gonna
from
those
the-
aren't
They're
gonna
not
burn
gonna
for
last
very
long.
long. I have
I have one staff.
I have my loot.
I have some
Oh, you should-
torches.
I do have 7
I have
torches.
yeah, I have a bunch of torches as well. I have 9
That's
torches.
Good. That's
Are-
good wood.
No,
I
but
would
I
burn
don't
a couple.
mean to assume, but can't your cast mild magic cast bonfires or like keep warm?
Not right now. I don't have that.
I've got 9 red candles.
Nice.
I don't
we
know
could
that
light a
they'll
bunch of
produce
candles.
much.
I have 3
80
red
feet.
candles.
I have 1 candle to add to the 9.
We'll make a circle of candles.
So if
That
it,
sounds like a ritual.
so if a torch lasts for an hour, and we need
I have 9 torches,
I've
and you
got
all have
7.
10 and 7.
Yeah,
we
so-
could do that for a rest.
Would 3 torches between the 5 of us for an hour be warm enough for us to rest?
Also, create bonfire is a cantrip that only lasts for a minute, just so you know.
Can't do that for
That
8
would not
hours.
have.
It's meant to start a campfire, basically. Like you have to
Yeah,
provide
yeah.
your own fuel. I'll say this: what you could do is throw like a pile of torches together as
Yeah.
tinder for a fire,
Okay.
and like actually light it that way, and it will last longer.
How
than it-
many torches?
I would say.
So we all know how many to remove from our inventory.
I would say if you do it that way, it'll last 1 hour per torch, but it must have a minimum of 5 torches to get started.
Okay. So like
So we should do
start with
8
5 and then
torches.
add 1 per hour is
Basically,
effectively-
yes.
Yeah, okay. So it would be 13
I mean-
for a long rest.
Yeah.
I'll throw in 3.
But that 13 for a long rest
I'll throw
without
5.
taking shifts?
What?
Or are we all just, if it's,
What
No,
do you
we'll
mean?
keep watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep watch.
it's
We're
im-
just saying for how long the fire is gonna keep burning, so we don't have to keep taking damage from the elements.
Yeah,
is all
it's,
we're doing.
watches are implied. It's implied that a long rest isn't 8 hours of sleep. It's like,
I did 5 of my
So-
torches.
yeah. Okay.
You hear a rush of wind.
So that's 8.
from the
total.
entrance of the cave.
Somebody
And
And
farted.
looking back, you can see that there's a figure standing in the entrance of the cave.
I kill him.
Humanoid
Oh, fuck.
sized, wearing like this dusty, grayish blue robe. The hood pulled low over the eyes so you can't really see, just sort of leaning on a staff, peering at you from under the hood.
Cave's
Are they-
occupied.
am
You
I
don't see
able
any
to-
signs of a weapon other than the staff, though.
Am I able to
Reclaim
mind
this
link with them?
cave.
If you want.
I'll reach
Occupied.
out because it's way too echoey in here, and I don't want to yell.
Oh, I yelled at him.
In that
Great,
case,
those things
Cora,
are going
could
to
you
come
make a
towards
dexterity
us.
saving throw for me?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you yelled and you
Well,
knocked
I
the
didn't yell.
stalactites
I
down.
just said, "Hey, this is occupied."
I know. And even that,
It's echoey.
it's not a lot of
enough, fair
noise. Honestly, it's not even that loud for Cora, but it's loud enough to knock a stalactite
This is where I
loose.
roll in at 20. 26.
Okay, you take no damage. You're able to
Okay.
move, but you get the idea like, get
Oh,
too
okay.
loud, stalactites come down.
Yep. Okay.
And it
But
just
they heard me.
smashes on the stone floor. That sort of interrupted, and the robed figure like looked and seemed like ready to spring to action for a moment, but sort of relaxes, and their veiled form sort of looks over towards you and starts to walk. Nova, you were reaching out telepathically?
I was, but then Cora yelled, so I stopped.
Oh, okay. For just a
Cora's
moment,
just gonna sigh.
you felt a twinge of familiarity
I did?
as they approach the fire that you guys are starting to build. They sort of reach up and pull the hood back, and you can see the graying fur of a feline face and head looking like a tabaxi, and you can see that the staff is adorned with familiar feathers and totems. This individual is heavily scarred. You can see like scars along the face and cheek that sort of look like part of their head may have nearly been severed at one point. As this tabaxi approaches. Forgive me, but am I right in guessing you are new here?
Yes.
Leono?
And he kind of purrs a little bit. Nova Cree. I didn't recognize you. May I join you?
Yeah.
And I think we're going to end there tonight.
You can't
Wait,
have
is
them
he
all.
dead? Is he a ghost? Or is
Seems
he
live.
just-
Seems perfectly alive.
Can we get a cutscene, by the way, of Hector
If-
using that thing to try to talk to Dracon? That would be really fun.
You know what? I'll allow it. Back in his
Oh.
quarters in the temple. Let me just. Back in his quarters in the temple, the old man is fiddling with these rings. Kind of flips it in the air, catches it. Well, Dracon, old boy.
He's
I warned you, didn't I? Flips it, catches it. Oh, I warned you. But you warned me. Oh, what the hell? Let's see how the old boy's doing. And he puts the ring on and vanishes.
get fucked.
Just went to Vern's tower.
Shit. Lareth's gonna be like, "Yo, what up, bro?
And that's where we're going to end.
What up, bro?
What up, bro?" You
Yo,
work for
he
me
just
now.
honestly,
Like,
we're gonna come back and that tower's gonna be dead. But I have to go to work.
No,
so you
it's
guys
fine.
have a great
Yeah.
night.
So, well, hold tight 1 second. Chat, thank you so much for watching
It's so
today.
pretty.
It was good to be back. We will be playing next week, and then we are off for another week, unfortunately, as we're going to be at Doki Dokkan.
Will you guys stop having fun and just play D&D with us?
Oh, we're not
It's-
having
Yeah,
fun. We're
what the
working.
I'm working,
man.
bro.
We're working. We're working.
Quit
But
working.
you can find
Sorry.
any of this game session that you might have missed, or our past game sessions, or some other campaigns, or whatever we're working on at the time, on our YouTube channel, which I would definitely encourage you to
Yeah.
check out. I'd also say you will never regret it if you go check out all of these lovely, wonderful people in their native environments, wherever they can be found. It's listed in various, link business and such. But thank you. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.